Yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah.
Brother. Big dude. Brother.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting horny now. Just thinking about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Brother.
Thank you. Is there anyone jacking off to this right now? What the fuck?
So what?
Yeah.
Whoa! Ceasefire!
I'm fucking happy.
Welcome to the show, everyone.
Oh,
How are ya?
easy with that trigger finger.
See that cat?
That's a dog.
No. Wait, that's a.
No.
Hold on. That's a dog, dude? You're fucking killing me, dude.
That's a cat.
Okay, now I'm putting 2 and 2 together. And I got 4. But one more, I got 5 on it. Welcome to the show. Brian's with me, my humble host.
What's up, everybody?
King of all cameras. This is the King Lord camera
What's up?
in general.
Yes, welcome in.
Yeah, welcome in. How are ya? Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hi there. Well, hello there. Hello there.
We're playing a little game put out here by our beloved mangaka Akira Toriyama. Let's have a moment for Akira.
Everybody
A moment of applause, not a moment of silence, actually. It's not what you usually do. Here on the PPS, Brian, we're going to switch it up here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's hear it for Toriyama-san.
Yo!
Arigatou gozaimasu!
Yoriyama! Irashamasei!
Okay, good job, folks.
Can we
Ladies
get
and gentlemen.
I'll try I've lost myself for a moment.
Yeah.
I have done it.
That one's for Toriyama.
I was excited about this game before he passed away.
Yeah.
Before that announcement, and that was, I think, like the last thing that I certainly thought of, like, on the horizon from him. Like, I know there was still some super stuff after Dragon Ball Super Hero There was another movie, maybe, or more episodes of Super being talked about, but I hadn't really seen anything concrete. The only thing I saw that was concrete was the game Sandland being on my horizon.
Yeah.
And it having a date, and it having been showed at, I want to say, like, one of those, like, Jeff Keighley presentations is where I first saw the trailer, right?
Yeah.
The Keighley's.
I remember seeing it and thinking it looked cool. And last week when I was talking to you about it, I was telling you my worry was that it was, going to be kind of hollow.
Sure,
You know, like a little bit, like, empty. But it looked great because it's Akira Toriyama. It's like this totally unknown, I feel like, IP.
Well,
or, like, not mainstream at
I
least.
was always a fan, but also, I don't know, like, I don't know a lot of, manga creators, and I don't like a lot of series or mangas out there. I will tolerate a few, and I will be a fan of a few as well, I should say. But, like, Toriyama's stuff, if you follow his art, and I found this one shot, I don't know, back in, like, the Barnes & Noble, like, days, I don't know. When did I pick up, like, Sandland? I just realized, like, oh, the guy who made Dragon Ball made one graphic novel, like, worth of a shot, a story called Sandland.
Yeah.
Oh, low stakes, man. It's not like fucking One Piece. I'm not going to read this for 800 chapters.
Right, or Dragon Ball. Or
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Honestly, like, I never tried to read the Dragon Ball Z manga because it's like, oh, this is so fucking long. Like, I'll watch the show. That's fine. That's enough.
I got the gist.
But I bought this, I don't know, somehow in the early 2000s. But I don't know. I knew about it as a Toriyama fan. I'm sure also, like, that's after I really found out about his other stuff and, Dr. Slump. And not just Dragon Ball.
Right, right.
The stuff, obviously, in gaming he did with Dragon Quest and, what am I thinking of before
Chrono
Dragon
Trigger?
Quest? Chrono, yeah, of course. But it's just like, yeah, character designer. Sandland I loved, specifically because Dabura made it in as the prince's father, Beelzebub.
Okay.
Well, Beelzebub is the little pink prince that we're going to see here in a second. But his father, the character design, I remember when I first read the manga, I was like, well, that's just fucking Dabura from Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
But that's just, he doesn't have the M on his fucking head, and
Okay.
he's the Lord of the Underworld. He's Beelzebub's dad. He's essentially Satan. I forget what the actual character's name is, though. I think it's Lucifer.
Okay.
I forget. Anyway.
That's kind of cool,
It's
though.
Baal, Mephistopheles, they got all these fucking names.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mephisto.
But what's cool right now is also, you're right, there's a Hulu show that's streaming a new episode every week, and I'm all caught up. I thought there was, like, only going to be 6 of them because the manga's really short. But this TV show has gone on, like, past where that ended, I feel like. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I feel like, it's been a while since I read my copy, but I feel like that's where we're at with the show. And from what I see, the character design, almost the assets look like the same in this game. So I'm excited to try that out because I have been watching the show at the same time. Not Netflix, Hulu, Brian. You know.
I'm on Netflix. Not
Hulu.
Not Hulu.
Not
I'm
Hulu.
on Netflix.
Meme me.
Not Hulu.
I'm going to go on normal difficulty. This has cost me in the past.
Yeah, but that's all right.
It's all right. I mean, you saw Stellar Blade last week. I was playing that on normal, and yeesh. But at home, I've actually started playing Final Fantasy Rebirth again.
Oh, okay.
I picked back up into the Junon area.
Okay.
I'm
Still
almost
in the
done.
Junon?
Yeah, I'm like, that's like the second area of the map,
Yeah. Okay.
and I'm basically done with almost everything there.
Okay.
Essentially, I just have to move on into the city gates and like continue the story.
Now you know how some of them have like finish the battle with the stagger and finish the battle with the. I don't really care about all those.
If I get like, as long as I defeat
clear it,
them,
yeah.
I clear it, I defeat them, I move on.
We're on the same page.
Fort Condor, like I am loving that, but damn,
yeah.
I run out of time. I
Me
could
too.
win it.
I can't.
The last two, I've had to select R3, and it puts it on like easier difficulty.
Oh,
So
the Fort Condor is the one where it looks like the PS1.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's-
that one's hard, man.
I love it though.
I love it,
What
but
is up with this load?
I don't know. It's saving. Hit close?
Oh, yeah, I
He
had
was
to hit
telling you.
close. Fuck, dude, I had to hit close.
But no, I like it. It's really good. I just haven't had a lot of time to sit down and like play it the last couple of weeks. I'm just a little past that, so
Yeah, I put it down
I'm
for
excited
so
you
long.
to get more into that
Okay,
game.
cool.
How you
Yeah.
been enjoying the region? Isn't it fun? It's like a nice little like really expansion from the first game.
Still loving that it's this cool expansion from the first game. I am, though, just, like, still so into playing with Aerith, Tifa, and Cloud.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fuck with Red 13, even though I said, like, oh, I want his moveset so bad, I want to play as him. I love this.
They play pretty interestingly, but yeah, they're one of my least favorite people to play as, actually.
In the manga, I remember he was always playing, I think it's actually, like, Dragon Quest.
On the Game Boy.
Like, not. Like, they named something futuristic. It was like Dragon Quest. It had something that hadn't came out yet. I don't remember.
Right.
But, dude, the show looks just like this, with all those same demon characters that live in his little village. Voice actors are all the same from the show, too, which
See, that's what's cool
I thought
about
fit
this.
really well. It feels like you're watching a very... Because it's based off Toriyama's, like, early work, which is
Right.
more slapstick. It's more comedy than anything, than action. Or, you know, a wrestling manga.
And so that's what I was worried. I'm like, I wonder what, or not worried, but interested in seeing like how does this game play? Because it seems like a really fun game actually. If it is like in the vein of Toriyama's
It talks
stuff
about
in general.
it talks about being like fully customizable as far as like you build the tank out and you take the tank out on missions.
Yeah.
We're gonna steal some of the king's water here.
Okay.
This is just how the show
Definitely
opens.
got a Mad Max vibe to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kojima said this week that George Miller is my god,
Oh, did he get
and
advanced?
his story is my Bible. His tome is my
Wow.
Bible. He got some advance tickets, or I guess he got to. I don't know if he met him or saw Futurosa. Futurosa? No.
Furiosa.
Thunder Rosa. Oh shit.
Still wrong.
Oh, fucking rocks, dude. Ferenz. No, Ferenz is the name of the centaur in Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
What is happening? Got a little gremlin guy with
Yeah,
you?
he's my little demon buddy. I got this fox ninja. This little fucking gremlin. Oh shit, they got the fucking 1940s gag. They got the fucking Young Guns
The
too.
Luther. Oh, no. Yeah, those ones. Those are cool.
Hit me with the pea shooter.
Claire's got one of those in Resident Evil 2 on the remake.
Oh yeah,
Something
she
similar
starts
to
with that. Okay, shit, I get to
The
fight.
final version of Claire's gun Resident Evil 2 remake's pretty cool. Oh.
Oh, so we're getting some beat 'em up.
Well, I'm pretty awesome, right?
Powerful attack. Hell yeah. Pretty awesome, right? Get the water, guys. I'm punching these Kingsmen.
Alright.
He's knocked out.
Yeah, on it.
Oh, epic trick. I'm about to do an epic trick.
Oh.
You just got tricked by the devil. The devil's son.
Fine. Yes,
There was a Marvel comic called Damien, I think, about the son of Lucifer.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like, remember Marvel Max and Marvel Knights? They were like for a little more of a mature audience in the 90s.
Yeah, I miss Max.
Or Knights, yeah. Both of those lines were good. And I had a Damien mini-series. It was like 6 issues. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Damien, son of the devil. It's kind of like Devil May Cry vibes, like the story.
There's a great run of Punisher on Max. It's
Is
written
that
by
Frankencastle?
yeah,
was a good
Frank
one.
Castle, yeah.
No.
Rumble.
There's a Marvel Knights series called Frankencastle where he's dead and turned into like a Frankenstein.
I've never read that, no.
Oh yeah, that's a different arc.
Okay, that's cool.
It kind of is in line with the Marvel Zombies stuff. Curse you demons. We'll share the water, guys. What do humans need water for anyway? Personally, I just drink coffee.
Yeah, me too.
It's made out of water, right?
Pretty much.
And everyone says,
70%.
"Oh, but the caffeine dehydrates you."
Not that much.
But it doesn't work in reverse.
Still get hydrated by the water.
Still get
in the coffee.
hydrated. Okay. So it dehydrates a cup of water. I still drank 9 other cups. Right?
Exactly. Everything dehydrates you.
I say you control yourself.
The sun dehydrates me.
Let
Yeah.
the humans up their dwindling
This
numbers
fan
first.
blowing on me is
You
dehydrating
don't
me.
wanna drive them
You want to get down to
extinction,
business.
after all.
Yeah, man. Don't get down to business.
You want to? Okay, Bill Nye. You want to fucking science me up?
Boring for
Neil deGrasse Tyson about my coffee intake and how I'm being drained of nutrients. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, this little kid's gonna be all fucking stupid.
Yeah, Shahiro's like thirsty. But you know, Bill's is like, he's a badass demon. Badass demons shouldn't be doing nice, fucking kind deeds to humans, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of giving the demons a bad rap.
I guess so.
It's water. Take it.
That's kind of the overall theme that I really enjoy from this story is that, yeah, Beelzebub's always kind of like, yeah, don't make fun of me, guys, just because I'm fucking nice to human. Like, he's a good person, and everyone else in the world, also there's like angels and angelic beings.
Okay.
They're all shitheads.
Huh.
And they're all like, you know, working with the king to keep the water supply secret.
Okay.
But the demons are here like Robin Hood to help everyone.
That's
But
what
yeah.
it seemed like.
Beelzebub's always like taking shit for like having a soft side, and he's just trying to be the hard ass little son of the devil that he is.
Little son of a devil. You son of a devil.
He's pink. He's a little cutie. He's not even like intimidating. He's like Kid Boo. And just like in the comic, his little buddy Thief seems to be an older kind of caretaker.
Can't remember the last time I had water. Thanks a bunch.
Kieran. I didn't know that guy's name. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Don't drink it all with your giant horse lungs. Good. This motherfucker.
Who?
This is the most Toriyama looking motherfucker I've ever
Seriously.
seen. With that Cupid doll
Seriously.
haircut, bro.
Look at that.
Oh no, Slime is about to pass.
Oh.
Shit. One of their friends.
Sleep in the sun, it might not be too.
Sure, but
I heard that he and Polter were hanging out.
Oh, now we got a fetch quest to the top of the hideout. Okay.
Oh, and should you come across anyone else who
Okay,
needs
we'll do
water
that.
on the way,
All right.
We are going to take Discord calls.
We do got it
We
open.
do check the full Lazy Boy Lounge for the IRL Twitch chat. I'm seeing now Kaito Kid Shadow. Good to hear ya. What's up? Nightbot. Good to see ya. I don't know who you are, but you're always here. Good to have you. Lumpy Nihar. We gonna do the wheel? I don't know. Call in.
Who knows?
Call in. We'll do it.
What up, Artie?
Earth Crisis Actar. Hello, Artie. Hello. You're with us. You're with Thief and BLs. We're gonna head up to save our friend Slime. I have a feeling.
I wouldn't dream of it.
How you doing?
I am tied up with other tasks.
Not bad, not bad. I just drove in from Juarez.
Wadis. Is that near Lodi?
Lodi?
He drove in from
No,
Wadis, he said. Is that what he said, Brian?
Yeah.
Is that near Lodi?
It's near El Paso.
You doing over the road ice trucking?
Not quite. I'm kind of the contrary. I'm driving to the desert.
Oh, okay. Oh, dude, driving to the desert. You know what the best thing about driving to the desert at dusk is?
Yeah.
Listening to a good soundtrack.
Hell yeah, man.
That's the most important thing about driving through the desert at dusk is the soundtrack that you listen to.
I agree.
Turn on some tunes.
Well, speaking of that, kind of goes along with my question.
Sure.
You mentioned last week about putting out a recording of one of your sets.
Okay. Yeah. The
Where can we get them?
well, I can lead you to my personal YouTube channel. That's at X_. No, what is it? It's just XGHunterX. I forgot for a while there. You can find me on YouTube at XGHunterX. That is where my most recent uploads, which are mostly DJ sets, are. However, the newest ones that I promised, they're still coming. I have one almost edited, but I'm putting a little extra effort into this, Brian. You know, every once in a while, I'll go the distance and I'll put like the track lists in.
Oh, okay.
Like back in the day, you'd watch MTV in the lower left-hand corner, it'd tell you the name of the band and the name of the song, and then the artist's, information, all the other bullshit. But I'm just doing song name and title.
Sure.
But
That's
takes
cool.
It takes a little bit more time. So I'm working on getting both of those uploaded. I've got the project files started here, and I'm about halfway through the first one. So keep an eye out, Artie. I think more to come in the next few weeks. But you'll hear about it here. I'll definitely bring it up again.
Right on.
Right on, right on. Let's see what these little demons are doing. Now, have you ever read or are you currently watching the Sandland TV show on Hulu?
I'm mostly a showing guy, but I don't really venture out much more than that.
Gotcha.
Of course, I'm a Toriyama fan.
Yeah.
But,
Who isn't?
Yeah. I played the last Dragon Quest.
Okay. I played one that was on the Switch, but it was like they give you the first couple hours as a demo for free.
Okay.
You could switch between like the retro graphics and the new graphics. That's the last one I played. Impressive, but never my franchise.
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
The same one.
You know.
Yeah, that was a good game. I know Rocco really liked that game.
Yeah.
We watched him play quite a bit of that in the van on tour. Throw that up on TV. Oh yeah, I gotta go to find Slime. I gotta go help out my
Garbage
Slime
Man?
bud. Slime to Garbage Man in thirsty, in some kind of thirsty mission. Oops, I guess, yeah. Whatever. Oh, here's the little fox guy.
Oh, Prince, could you do
Raccoon.
Cute. Is
Little raccoon.
I think he's a fox.
Yuki. I don't know.
Next time you go out of town, get me raptor stuff.
Kind of related.
Yeah.
Did you guys happen to watch Tokyo Vice?
Tokyo Vice.
No.
I don't think so.
Doesn't
No, is
sound
that a
like
wrestling promotion?
No, it's a show on HBO.
Okay. Is that the one that that director?
It's about the Yakuza.
Nicholas Winding Refn, did he make that? No. I say his name right?
I know, like
Wingdings.
I know
Refn?
the very first episode was was directed by somebody famous.
I would like this. This sounds interesting to me. But Brian, it's not Nicholas Winding Refn. Nikolai.
Maybe it's Winden.
Winden.
I think that's how it's pronounced.
AC/DC booty short wearing director, friend of Kojima.
I'm so fucking happy.
No, I'm thinking of Too Fast to Die Young or something like that. But okay, so this one's called what? Tokyo Vice?
Yeah.
Okay, this sounds interesting.
Winding.
Wingding.
Yeah. It's based from the book this guy wrote when he was the first like gaijin to write for like the New York Times of Tokyo.
Oh, so this is all based on some true shit? This ain't some fiction?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course it's dramatized, but
yeah,
it's pretty interesting. We're all fans of the Yakuza series, the Like a Dragon series.
Oh yeah.
You kind of get a more adult viewpoint of the whole thing.
You know, the rumors that I had always heard about the Yakuza always made them out to be such an interesting, organized crime group.
Yeah.
You know, much like our American or Italian mafioso on the East Coast. They had their own style and their own things and all this stuff. And you know what I always found to be so interesting? Especially like when I was getting into all the movies that were about the subject, like the Takashi Kitano directed stuff, and like the thing that always stuck with me was how the Yakuza made a lot of money from the importation of uncensored pornography.
Oh yeah. It's always
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
And I just thought, like, wow, unblurred, like uncensored pornography was like a huge income stream. I don't know if it is anymore, but at one time
It was.
that was like a big revenue. It was like smuggling that in to their black market was like a giant income stream, along with all kinds of other illegal and nefarious things that are so interesting to write a documentary series about, apparently. So this is called Tokyo Vice. Is this old?
Yeah.
This sounds really familiar to me.
They just came out with another season. It's got what's his name? Watanabe.
Watanabe.
Ken
Oh, wait,
Watanabe.
this motherfucking, it's a series, it's fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a series.
Okay, all right. I need some new shit, because I tell you what,
New shit.
I just finished Attack on Titan. Well, not just finished. I finished it like last fucking Monday morning, I think. This Monday morning, I think.
How was the finale?
I wrapped that shit up. You know, Hulu, gotta say, had a shitty experience with the finale.
Really?
Yeah, I pay for like the good Hulu, and I watched all however many like 80 episodes of that show there are.
Mhm.
The last two are these like part 1 and part 2 hour-and-a-half specials.
Awesome.
Well, I noticed as I was getting near the end, part 2 was going off Hulu in like 6 days, and I was like, what the fuck? Well, it did. It went away, and it got replaced. It was like, oh, here's like, it's back, but it's got like a different like thumbnail, and the format of the episode like text is different.
What?
And it says Adult Swim in the corner, like all these other ones were like Crunchyroll. But this is like the adult. It's like, okay,
Oh.
whatever. It got taken, that episode for whatever rights reasons got taken down off of Hulu, but the Adult Swim version is there, so it is still all available. But then when I'm trying to watch it, it has a fucking commercial every 15 fucking minutes in it. So I'm trying to watch the big finale, like I watch the whole show without commercials, and then I get to the last fucking episode, and every 15 minutes I gotta watch some fucking Prilosec OTC or over-the-counter fucking prescription dick pill medication commercial.
Dude, and especially when your dick's working, you don't need to see those.
I know, dude. My algorithm's all fucked up. But that kind of pissed me off. But anyway, Attack on Titan.
Taint the algorithm.
It's like, for me,
Mhm.
it's just like Death Note. Really glad I watched it when all the buzz was died down and like I had no expectations for it anymore. The hype, so to speak, was like over. This little fucking slime looks dead as hell.
Is that a slime?
I
thought that was a
gotta
bottle of water.
I gotta water up my boy.
I really thought that was a... Wow.
That slime's not looking good, they said.
Yeah, dude.
You better go check on him. I'm just fucking... This is the never-ending...
Well, yeah, thank you very much for your call, Artie. Any parting words for us before we let you go?
Let me get a spin, please.
Oh, spin babies.
Okay.
Spin doctors. How's that spin doctor song go, Sean? Brian?
I don't know, Garrett.
That does sound like him.
I don't fucking listen to the spin doctors.
Hey, little Artie, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm so hard to handle now. Yes, around. That's Black Crows, right? I did it again.
That's the Black Crows, dude.
Brian.
And originally, it's an Otis Redding song.
I did it again, Brian. Always with well, that's the Spin Doctors one. Girl, if you wanna buy me flowers, just go ahead now. And if you wanna talk for hours, just go ahead now. Marry him or marry me. I'm the one that loves you, baby, can't you see? I ain't got no picture or family tree, cause I'm the one that fits you by the heart to see. I'm the one I'm in the holiday for. Yeah, and if you... Alright.
Wanna get a wheel spin, then go ahead now.
Locking in the timpani. Oh! Death box. Oh, God. This one, I'm gonna warn you, Artie. It's a doozy. I don't know if you've ever experienced the death box before.
Do we have it in here?
It's in here.
Oh, God.
A refresher for those
God,
that don't
is it
know.
already on?
No, not yet. We're going to plug in the death box. This is an old relic. A sacred item from Mega 64's past, if you will. And we are going to now...
Check.
Wait until sometime in the future the death box reaches its climax
Death box mic check.
and sounds its sound. Thank you so much, Artie.
Artie, you fucked us.
You fucked us, but thank you so
You
much.
fucked us, Artie.
Say goodnight, Artie.
You fucked us.
Good night, guys.
You fucked us.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna set the death box up.
All right, setting it up.
Oh, shit. Now, I don't think we've used the death box in here for years.
At least a couple of years.
Delay, range, the
At
Super
least.
Century. Okay, I'm gonna plug her in. At least a few years. And then, man, I'm trying to think of the last good video the death box was used in. I mean, it's
probably
been
on the
several
podcast.
old videos, too.
God, that hurts your eyes.
What? Oh, looking into that?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, I can plug it in over here. I was just thinking, like, where's the best, like, way it's gonna scare the shit out of us when it does go
Yeah.
off? I say,
I
like,
know.
we just set it, like, right here in front of us.
Yeah, okay. God damn, this is gonna be such a.
I did like the ominous death box mic sound, though. That was good when you were announcing it. No, I don't think you need to do that.
I want to startle everyone.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
All right, it's plugged in. So, now, we're not going to touch it, and we're going to try to keep playing the
As
game.
he's fucking touching it.
And we're
not going to touch it.
We're going to try to keep...
I'm afraid to move back.
Hey guys,
I'm afraid to play a loud sound
this is
effect.
Jar Hey guys, pervert.
Oh,
I'm afraid to do
God.
anything.
Hello? Wolf? Yeah. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
All right. I'm gonna move.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna move closer.
Wait, what happened in the game?
I don't know. You got into a.
I think I helped Slime, and then the game, like, advanced the story. Like, now I'm...
Ah!
Okay.
Ow.
Hey guys.
Ow. Fuck, dude.
Ow. I knew that was gonna happen, man. I had my ears plugged. I was ready. I came in like this. I'm like, this shit's gonna go off.
Dude, it's right when you let your guard down. It's as soon as I was like, oh, cool. I get to drive a tank now. Oh, this is awesome. Look at me.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yo.
Still have no idea what this fucking thing is for.
The enemy. Oh, fuck yeah. We're fighting, dog.
Hell yeah.
With you fussing and you fighting.
Because this kind of looks like the tank fighting in
Shit.
Arkham Knight, which I really enjoyed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Whoa, incoming.
it was really fun.
Look at that. Incoming. Direct hit. That's it. Roll out, General.
Me and my homies. That's
Woo!
back.
Okay, so I got some nitro. I got some armor-piercing rounds, it seems. Yeah, I think I love a good mech themed series or franchise or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Sandland has like enough like cute little silly guys, but also you have like the mechs, and that's such a Toriyama thing too. Oh wow, I can like do a specialty armor piercing. What do I blow up?
Oh, that thing?
Blow up their fucking dome? This is the way they make water. No! That was the water reactor for all of Sandland.
It'd be really funny if you just got a game over.
It just caused a nuke. No, this is what happens in the story. Spoiler, I've read it and I've been watching.
Oh,
Hey,
that was a
guys.
flashback. That's why
Yeah.
it looked all desaturated. I got it. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, that's right. It was sepia to showcase
And so,
a long history.
And so...
So the main characters, yeah, you got Beelzebub, and then you got his little kind of caretaker thief, but then you got this old man. He's kind of like old Master Roshi, kind of traveling around with him.
for the
Okay.
And he's an old war hero tank commander, but the fucking king lied to him, told him like, oh, you got to blow up this water facility, and it's like, no, that set us back hundreds of years. The war was hell. You know, the demons now they've gone back into the wilderness. Into the caves. There's also forest land, which is nearby.
Demons belong
Okay.
We'll meet a princess later. There's a whole thing.
Pervert.
It's a whole perverted thing.
What are we doing out here under the...
It's kind of cool.
I'm fucking scared. I'm like waiting for the death box to go. It's already...
It's unplugged though, right?
Yeah, I unplugged
okay,
it. We don't have the air conditioner on today.
It's not so bad.
It's not too great. It's not as climate controlled as I would like. But I'm already like nervous and hot and sweaty, and that fucking put me on edge.
Yeah.
Woo!
Startling for sure.
We haven't gotten that in years.
Yeah.
I think we've only maybe done it once before, a good old
think-
classic death box.
I think, yeah, it's only been once that I can remember. Before that, we didn't have it.
Every once in a while, I'd see it in here. I'd be like, I wonder if anyone's like looking for this. I mean, it would just be up in props, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the
We
capsule
used
corpse
it
style.
once on the podcast when I directed, but it was only like one time.
Oh shit! I thought we were gonna meet the princess later. We're meeting her ass now.
Oh shit!
Look at her, dude. White chick with dreads.
Hell yeah!
Need I say more?
Hell yeah! Give her a platform.
Need I say more?
OnlyFans.
She's an influencer. She writes songs about taking LSD and day drinking in
Fuck yes.
in the Palm Desert.
There is absolutely a yogi.
Have you seen that one influencer? I forgot what her name is. She's a total crunchy looking like e-girl.
Uh-huh.
I'm here today.
And
Probably
her-
talking about the same girl.
Her music is very what you would think her music sounds like. I'll just say. What's that bitch's name?
Oh, I don't know.
Chat, help me out.
I don't
I
know.
want us to look her up because I want to do a full screen in case they don't know. Is it Crystal Mommy?
I don't know.
Can you Google search Crystal Mommy? I'm almost scared of what that means. This old man comes to our fucking demon village looking for help. Crystal Mommy. I don't know. I think that's just something that our chat wrote. The blonde girl. Yeah. What's her name?
Yeah, I don't know.
A human sheriff?
So, are you the demon's leader?
I love that the voice acting is just exactly the same from the English dub.
It's the girl from the meme. I know what you're talking about. Like,
Is there
this,
a meme of her? I'm sure
yeah,
there is.
this girl looks like her dad works for Lockheed Martin or some shit.
I don't know. I haven't seen that. She seems memeable. You know, speaking of fucking memes and wrestling, those fucking Voros twins were on Dynamite. The Da Vinci twins?
Yeah.
They wrestled on fucking TV.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
The Great King Lucifer.
I'm the Fiend Prince Beelzebub.
Yeah, and these are my minions.
State your business.
Two little gremlins, a little flying devil, an old man.
They used to wrestle on Dark, according to Dylan.
The Da Vinci did?
Yeah, I guess
For
so.
a while they've been doing it then.
I know they've been wrestling. I just hate their face. So. You know.
Hate their face? Why would you say that?
Oh, here I think it's Shannon Blake. Is that it?
Shannon? Shannon, yeah, this hoe. Bro, hold on.
Yeah.
Look at, I see video, like, I think videos of her in a car recording TikToks and shit. And listen to her music, too. Like, if you can find something with her music on it. Bruh. It sounds like...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dead ass.
That's just...
out
that's just putting it out there.
I mean, yeah, she's doing it. God bless her.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's her, like,
She's drumming up
specifically, like,
interest.
Putting it, like... Putting
Well, that
the
was an
extra
interesting
bend.
angle. That was a weird angle.
Oh, yeah.
We cut away for that one.
Yeah.
Before you clicked on the OnlyFans link.
I wasn't gonna click
Oh,
on that.
oh, waterfinches.
Oh, okay.
This is the long history of the waterfinch, and the old man saw them, so he knows water's nearby.
I see.
How exactly? Because I saw what.
Yeah. Waterfinches, we dig it.
But I doubt it. That's
I
why
am
I'm
amazed
here.
they took
I would like for a powerful demon to accompany
like
me
the
on my
assets from
journey.
the show and just made a game, or vice versa. Like it almost looks, because the show is completely CG.
Yeah.
I should say. Like, I'm finally getting used to that in animation.
It's kind of cool.
I embraced it early in anime, like when
As thanks for your help.
those Appleseed movies started coming out in the early 2000s, and it was like, wow, this is like all CG. This shit looks like Reboot, right?
Yeah, that's a little too
Getting
far.
a little better, you know, now.
This is better.
That there was that Berserk season or franchise or whatever, like the one we got in 2016 looked like dog shit, but like shit's getting better now, you know. Like this looks like the show. This looks like all the art that you know, it's all based off the manga, but it's all perfectly represented here in 3D, which is really cool to see.
Yeah, and I think that's
looks like Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Exactly. That's been.
I wonder if it's in that game engine. It's Bandai.
Might be, yeah. That's
dude. I never
that's
thought
something
about
they've
that.
done really well with the look of these, and in animation in general, is that they look animated, but they can still be 3D. It doesn't have to be flat.
Yeah.
I think that's what they wanted too. Like,
yeah, look at all the distress and little tick marks on the side of of his Jeep or his trailer. It's got that hand-drawn style, even though it is fully rendered in 3D. Fuck yeah, Game Station. Good kid, after all. That's the real story here. Is like, even though he's the son of the devil, he's a good kid. He's asking for permission. He's checking on all of his little demon friends, making sure they have enough water. Hey, what's up, Knocker?
Yo.
What is this guy's trick?
Nice Knocker.
He just comes and gives you one in the dingus?
I don't know.
NPC. Oh, there's a lot of these fucking little
What's your
weasels.
comic?
It's a Muju. You know, I was pretty shocked at first too, but it has wings, so it's only natural it can fly. What, this guy?
Sagan.
Carl Sagan?
Shit can talk?
Yeah, yeah. This motherfucker don't believe.
How are you supposed to eat it if it talks?
Karoga, Desiree. Oh, these guys like guard my dad's temple. Oh, we got to go to the top. Oh, shit. Okay. Didn't fall all the way down, at least. Now, let's see. Let's see the king. The big reveal, Brian.
Oh. This big-ass empty room he's in.
Is he working for the great and powerful Bibbidi? This time? Not this time. This time, he's working for himself. The Lord of the Underworld.
Dad?
The main guy.
Shut the fuck up.
The big one. The evil Chungus himself.
There
There he
we
is.
go.
Hey. I like his fucking boots.
I heard.
Yeah? What'd you hear?
Lucifer.
Heard you were a cokehead.
Plan will benefit us as well.
I was telling Brian, like, I'm awful tired today. I don't know. I guess I did a lot today. I was out in the sun. I think I walked like 2 miles with the dog.
That's good.
You know, and I wear that 45-pound vest that everyone was teasing me in my Instagram story last week.
And it gives you a chance to sharpen
Saying,
your
do you walk around wearing a bulletproof vest all the time? Ha ha.
Makes sense, though.
Oh, are you one of those gotta look cool in your military guy thing? No, there's no one to look cool in front of on the fucking horse trail. No one sees it. But I walked like 2 miles in that fucking thing, and that just wears my legs out. By the end of that, I'm fucking done. An extra 45 pounds, it doesn't... You get used to it within like a half hour, but after like an hour of wearing it, you're like, anything to get back to the car. Anything to take this back off. That's how I scratched the shit out of my fucking nose.
Oh, really?
I fucked up my my beautiful face.
Oh,
let's
no,
see,
not the moneymaker. Oh, shit. Now I see it.
I put some lotion on, a little Neosporin to try to kind of aid the healing process. But I threw that weight. I always take my glasses off. Always.
Right.
But the other day, I just threw it over my fucking head with my glasses on, and it mangled my glasses.
Oh,
and they cut the fuck out of the top of my nose, like all the way down. I know it's been this way for like a week. I just keep redoing it, though, because I keep rubbing my face like an idiot.
That's all right. Son of a bitch! Hitting the road.
All right, we're hitting the road. Dad said I have permission. Anyway, I think I'm tired. Not only like the sun zapped me, then I washed 3 fucking cars today. I set out, I was like, I'm going to wash my car, then I'm going to wash Trisha's car, And then I bought a Jeep off my parents. So that now, it was the third fucking nail in the coffin. It was like, all right, this has been sitting here.
Yeah.
I know, this is the thing I feel bad. It's like, I know I need to swing by and visit my parents soon. I don't want them to see it dirty. So that was what prompted me in the first place. I'm like, God damn, I'm going to wash all 3 of these cars. But then I got into my, work, and it was like, okay, 4 hours later. Not really, 3 hours.
It takes a long time to wash a car.
By
if you're doing it
hand?
by yourself, yeah.
The truck, my truck's easy, and I don't give a shit about it, so I don't try as hard.
Yeah.
But I was like, detailing, and if I do a shitty job on Trish's, I'm gonna fucking hear, all about it.
Oh, son of a bitch!
You know what I'm saying, Brian?
Oh yeah.
Cheap,
I know.
cheap, 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 cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap.
Fucking old ball and chain.
Blackbird talk, Jesus Christ.
Oh, son of a bitch!
These are jokes, guys. Just like the dog video. It's a joke, guys. I don't think that kind of thing is funny, okay? I love dogs.
Me too. Never insulted.
I don't want to have sex with the dog.
What?
No.
How'd we get there?
And you know what? People are asking, isn't this weird? You make, and yeah, we should talk about this new Mega 64 video that came out.
Right.
And you're the butt of this joke. You're this dog fucker guy, and I think about it.
Sit down.
And yeah, it's a character. And, of course, I'm delighted to lend my acting talents to any character, no matter what they're accused of or not. But in this case, they are definitely
I'm so fucking pissed.
accused of some crazy shit. But how crazy is it, And a lot of people are thinking about it wrong. I'm thinking that the character, he gets fucked by the dog. That's how I'm looking at it.
I'm so fucking pissed.
It's not the other way around. It's not what you're implying in the comments, everybody.
So you're saying it's not. I mean, there.
What's
so
the character's
are you saying
name? Dave?
Without a doubt, fucking is occurring, but maybe it's the dog.
I think the dog's fucking the office worker. Yeah.
Oh, it's been known to be done.
Camp is always screwing Trisha's elbow when she
Yeah.
puts her bathrobe on. I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that. Hey, this old man's gonna let me drive. This is just how I learned. On
autopilot.
On a
Mess up and leave
a
it
Caterpillar. I think my grandpa did teach me how to drive on a backhoe before I got behind the wheel of anything else.
Oh.
Let's move. Autopilot. All right. Well, you just set it to autopilot. That's pretty cool. I like when RPGs do that. Remember Arthur Morgan? What was that? Red Dead 2? Horse autopilot. Take me to my destination while I enjoy the scenery.
Yep.
Oh, a shootout's happening. I'll pick the controller up.
Scenic
Handle
mode was
this.
great in that
So
game.
fucking good, dude.
Especially because they had to ride forever.
Yeah, sometimes it was very scenic. I can fast travel.
A little too
Let's
scenic.
start by going straight. That's right. Just follow the road south.
All right, we'll follow the road south, old man.
Well, not bad.
Let's hit the
You're a
nitro.
natural, kid. You can boost to speed up.
This guy's teaching me the ropes. Not too shabby. Is this technically cell shaded? It's so funny how much vitriol I used to have for that art form. Hated cell shading.
Really?
When it first started showing up in games, like that's such a fucking disservice because it was those early games like Beautiful Joe I never got. Like that's one missing from my collection to this day. Like I need to get a copy of that.
I didn't
hated
know
it.
what I thought about it at first. I didn't like that Zelda took such a drastically different route.
And that's
after,
the one I did. That's like the one I didn't play.
Yeah, after it like looked so cool on the Nintendo 64, we were like, whoa, what are they gonna do on the? Oh shit!
Dude, sorry about that, buddy.
Like what are they gonna do on the?
Oh, he's fucking dead. Oh wait.
Oh, now they're attacking you.
That's cool. Let's get out.
But yeah, I figured like, oh, what are they gonna do graphically on the?
Give me this fruit. Or what is that? A scale?
Is it the GameCube?
I love it. I love the twitch. Just like a Dragon Ball villain when they're knocked out on their head, twitching, right? Like that's fucking. Oh. This is like I was saying at the beginning of the show. Like this is the last thing like on my upcoming releases. There's like no video games on the horizon after this that I'd been like looking forward to. This is it. Like, whatever the next entries in, I guess, Metal Gear Delta, right?
Yeah.
Whatever Resident Evil 9 or remake is, whatever comes out first, I guess, like, that's something I'm obviously going to be interested in. But really, Sandland was the last thing on my to-buy list. And it's so crazy that Toriyama died right before its release.
Yeah.
And it was like, man, this show hit, this game's here. Weird how that shit worked out.
Yeah, I know.
There could be nothing. There could be just like, there's like no new Toriyama anything to like absorb. I might be starting on Dragon Ball all over again or some shit.
Huh. Which wouldn't be too bad.
I think I do that pretty often anyway. When I just want to put shit on in the background, I'll throw on, because I use Hulu pretty often, and I'll just throw on Dragon Ball episodes. First season, second season. I love this point of view. This reminds me a bit of, like, remember we played it, the Hokuto no Ken, or the Fist of the North Star game that came out from Sega on, like, PS4?
Yeah, the one made by the Yakuza team.
Yeah. I feel like this has that vibe of, like, this is an anime game of a franchise that I like. But nothing's like wowing me. It's just like, wow, it's hitting all the notes.
Yeah.
That's not saying much different than like Final Fantasy Rebirth though, because I will say, like, yeah, that's not wowing me. It's hitting all the notes. When I grind my ass off and then finally beat like the Phoenix summon, like, that was pretty cool. That was a cool moment.
Yeah.
When I worked hard for a Fort Condor win and I got it before switching it down to the easier difficulty, that's pretty cool. I'm putting the pedal to the floor. I'm hitting the fucking turbo. I can't dodge this thing. That's it. That's game over. What am I doing wrong, guys?
Oh. Maybe you're not driving fast enough.
Oh, was that not a smart-ass answer? Maybe you're not driving fast. Can we pick up on Digital Mace?
Ooh, okay. So,
Mason, former guest of ours, calling in on the Discord.
Discord.
A call. Hey, Mason. Are you with us?
Yeah, had to unmute.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we're rocking now. How are you, man?
Good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're trying a new game out here. We're playing Sandland.
Yeah, been watching.
I am not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, but we're gonna try again. Brian said go faster this time.
Yeah.
So I will attempt that. So how the heck are you? It's been a while since we had you on playing Cyberpunk. I talked a lot about wrestling down in the gas lamp during the Cinco de Mayo weekend on the podcast and such. You were there in the full swing of things.
That's right.
Fucking awesome time.
Yeah, that was such a good time. We got you. That was your second time on a show.
On a show, yeah. That was my my second like valeting experience, or you know, coach. What do you call it? A manager kind of role. A lot of fun. I think like the most fun I've had. I can't put it into words, man, once you're actually in front of an audience. It's so much different than anything else. You know, anything pre-recorded that we've done, or anything like in the backyard during training is like, oh man, it's all a ton of fun, but getting in front of an audience is like such a fucking different vibe. It was great. I'm hitting the wrong button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing like it. Yeah, and there was a pretty big crowd. It was probably like 500 to 1,000 people.
That's what was so great. It was free. The event was just like full of San Diegans hanging out, families that were down looking for something to do on Cinco de Mayo.
That's cool.
And then once the wrestling started, you know, it's like a spectacle. Everyone starts gathering around, and yeah, the crowds just really blew me away. It's like I've never performed in front of this many people. Like that was bonkers. Even some of the comments on that podcast in the chat were from people that were down in the gas lamp watching our match. So
Oh, nice.
I'm so curious. I wanted to talk to them more, and I don't see them in the chat now. But yeah, that blew my mind. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would have been awesome to get their thoughts for sure.
I know. I want to
It
see
was-
if there's any footage.
Yeah, it felt like pure chaos, like being in the ring.
Yeah.
It just felt like we had a plan, and it's the Mike Tyson quote, right? Everybody's
Right.
got a plan till they get punched in the face.
Right.
And within 5 minutes, the plan was out the window. The crowd was hot, you know, they seemed into it, but yeah, it just went bananas right off the bat.
I think though that's like the workers that were in the ring. You, our referee who was in on it, Keith, and then our two opponents, Infermundo and Cristal. You know, like as well as your tag opponent, Malefica. I feel like, yeah, even though the plan fell apart, like you guys rode that energy and reshaped the plan in real time, and that was one of the louder crowds I think of that night.
Yeah. I mean, being in front of it, I didn't hear anything that loud for sure. Shout out to Malefica, Mega 64 fans want to see her.
Yeah.
She did Mega 64 Expo. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She did the anime figure.
The anime figure versus wrestling exhibition panel from a few 64Xs ago. Maybe Brian, if I what's this called? Serpentine? He's a serpent. I could serpentine around him.
You can try that.
But yeah, it was great. It was great seeing Malefica again, because being in the locker room, or the locker tent as we had, which was awesome that we had like a cool little space to like hang out and wait. But
Yeah, double wide.
seeing a familiar face was like definitely reassuring. I had no nerves like I did the first time. I was like pretty excited and pretty just looking forward to like our match. Like waiting, it's hard waiting for time to click down. You're like, okay, we got two more. Another couple hours.
Yeah, I wonder if that sorry, watching the gameplay. I wonder if you just need to like when it dives down, if you need to be out of its way, like you don't want to be in front of where it dived down.
Yeah, I'm thinking now. Obviously I'm not hitting the turbo, and I'm not just getting out of it traditionally. Brian, what do you think?
I think you can see it coming up behind you before it actually rises out and hits you. So right before it actually comes up, you'll be able to move.
Also, yeah, I'm not having the best experience trying to play while I'm trying to carry a conversation. You know that is. But let me see. I'm gonna pay attention on this one. Can we do a skip?
You should be able to.
There we go. Skip. The dragon's
Skip it.
coming. Oh, I should just read the fucking tutorial. The Geji dragon will chase your car. Likes to burrow deep under the earth and burst in out of the ground to attack. Lure it, then use L to dodge left and right. That's it. Lure it, then use dodge. That's the only thing it's telling me. So turbo is not going to do anything. What's the dodge? Just left and right.
Yeah.
So lure it to the left.
Don't spare the engine. Full speed.
And then now it's gonna hit its head on.
Step on it.
Now. Yep.
Now stay right. Oh, no. Well, we're going to keep trying. This is going to be an exploratory run where we test his limits. Okay, now he's underground. Move to this side.
Yep.
Okay. So wait. We just got to wait for him to go underground first.
Basically, yeah. Once they're underground, that's when you know where they're gonna be. And now you just move.
Now
to
we
the
go to
other
the side because he doesn't know where I'm at when he's underground. Okay,
Exactly.
this follows
Yeah.
some dragon logic. I got you. Thanks,
you go.
Mace.
Good. Step on it.
Yeah. You got to figure it out. You're the one doing it. I'm just watching.
I think we've checkpointed. I'm happy I picked this game up because it was something I was like looking forward to, and truly like if I want to see more software developed in an age where game industry sure as fuck seems like unstable right now.
Yeah, I know.
But
yeah.
if I want to
closed a bunch.
God, I know, right? I feel for all of the people who lost jobs like in the last couple weeks. Just in the Microsoft thing alone. I do several people personally that are like, it's not looking good, man. It's so weird. It's so weird that this is fucking happening right now. But maybe, I guess my original thought though, it's like, part of me is like, God damn, why am I buying this game at full price? But if I want to support the developers making the software that I like, I've got to support the software that I like, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it doesn't behoove me to save $30 and like buy it from GameStop in a couple months, right? Just buy it at full price from fucking retail. Developer gets most of the money. Hopefully, they can stay making shit that I like. I'm voting with my dollars, I like to think. Also, I'm not buying that much software right now anyway. There is so much to play, though. Like, Crow Country just dropped. I know everyone's talking about Animal Sanctuary or Animal Farm. What is it called?
Oh, Animal Well.
Oh, yeah.
Mason, you know about Animal Well?
Yeah, that's why can't I think of the dude's name?
Donkey.
Donkey's publishing company. Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah, I've
Crow
heard great
Country though,
things.
that game looks great. I want to play that so bad. I'll probably pick that up for Steam Deck next.
Oh yeah.
It seems perfect for that too. Like, what a great time for that to come out. Like when a lot of people have Steam Decks.
Yeah, I bought that day one on PS5. I played the demo like
Nice.
months ago, and
For Animal Well?
no, for Crow Country.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Resident Evil clones like that I've bought though in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, do I want to buy another one? Fuck.
That one's not a clone.
Okay.
It plays its own way. It's really interesting. I played a bunch of it yesterday, and
That's great. That's good
I
to
didn't
hear.
I did not want to put it down. Like by the end of it, I'm like, dude, more games need to come out like this. Like this kind of art style, this kind of like level of detail and attention. Like, yeah, just it's just nice. I mean, it is a clone in the sense of like, there's a lot of things that looks one-to-one, but the control scheme isn't how, you know, it doesn't control like a clone of a Resident Evil.
That's good to hear.
It can,
That's good to hear.
but it doesn't have to.
I guess that's the wrong term. I just have a lot of games that are like inspired by
Yes.
Resident Evil that are like
Yeah.
in the retro style, I guess. I'm so bad though,
Yeah,
man.
one I
Yo, go ahead.
I was gonna say one of those that I dug recently was I think it's called World of Horror.
Mhm.
It looks like a Japanese Amiga game from like the mid '80s.
Okay.
But it's really cool. It's a horror anthology game, where like every time you play it, it like remixes stuff up.
Ooh.
Permadeath kind of a thing, but it's really cool. The writing is really good. The game is really interesting.
Of horror.
I've heard of this game.
This looks cool. Yeah, I'm looking at Brian. It's all like monochrome like this. That's sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I
Glad to
have
hear
such
that's
a
good.
crazy backlog of stuff, like not only for consoles. Once I got the Steam Deck too, I think Mace, you turned me on to a game that was like a Silent Hill-esque kind of 16-bit throwback.
Oh.
I forget what that was
Oh
called.
yeah. Was
But
that a Super Lone Survivor?
Super Lone Survivor, yeah. And I started that.
Yeah.
That was when I started. What else did we start? We played Signalis, which was another very like
Oh yeah, that was a great game, too.
PS1 inspired kind of game. To that one really got a lot of attention, I think, when that was coming out. But yeah, Super Lone Survivor was a good one too. I can recommend that.
I remember
That was-
seeing this one.
That's on my
Good,
playlist.
good to know that that one was good.
On my to-play list.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got eating a lot of retro horror until those new Resident Evils come out.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I just had an attack out of nowhere. I don't know what the hell I swallowed.
Got a frog in your.
No, that
Little
was
frog
like
in ya.
that was as bad as like when you're outside, like and you like inhale a bug.
Wow.
Like I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I went to speak and I had no breath.
Makes me want to take a
Excuse
sip
me.
of water. A little piece of water.
Excuse me. I know I'm choking my.
Peddling his wares, little peddler.
I'm already sweating. I'm
You
sweating in here.
bullets.
But I finally, I had not been playing much. I don't know about you two, but I finally started just in my spare time, playing Final Fantasy Rebirth again. And it's a passive game. I don't know if you touched those, Mason, the Final Fantasy. Do you have that nostalgia itch that you need to scratch for those games?
Not really, but
seven rebuilt, yeah.
Yeah, what was I always get them mixed up. What was the first one of the new series? It's
Remake
and then
Remake.
Rebirth.
Yeah, Rebirth is the new
like
one.
the newest one.
So I played. So I didn't have much interest in those games until somebody. Thank God for spoilers.
Oh wow, yeah. Sometimes
some
they
reviewer.
work.
Yeah, I could go on a big rant about spoiler culture at one point, but
we've talked about. I like your point of view on this.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah. Thank God for spoilers. There was like a review or like a post-launch like analysis of the game or something, where they were like, yeah, the game is different, like, and they're leading on that things are going to change, like going to be different from the original story.
Right.
Like it's not actually a remake. It's like an alternate version.
Yep.
And then I was like, okay, now I'm interested, because I wasn't interested in sort of like seeing the same story again with video graphics or whatever.
Right.
But once I heard they were doing something different and weird, very interesting to me, I was like, okay, now I want to check it out. So I have the first one. I've played 5 or 6 hours, and I think I got distracted by other projects or other stuff.
Yeah. It took me a while.
But I want to go back and finish it.
Yeah, for me to finish that, I think it took a couple of years where I put it down for a long time. I didn't do the DLC until the second game was coming out, because I was like, oh shit, now there's a countdown clock for me to get this. But overall, I did really enjoy it because I kind of connected with the fighting style.
Sure.
I will say, like, man, for Square Enix, there's like not enough cutscenes and too much like mini games. I would rather have more cutscenes and more like actual random encounters or more fighting. I know the encounters aren't random this time, but like I would like to spend more time fighting with the characters, like I guess like in the Devil May Cry series, which is not an RPG really, but it's an action adventure, which these games now are trying to do. But yeah, I'm having a good time. Like I say, it's very passive, this game, because I can just jump in late at night. I'm gonna go do this fucking little side mission. Oh, wrangle up a chocobo, do this Fort Condor mini game.
Yeah, I like
try
it.
this other thing. Okay, and then I can put it down again.
I like the pace and the play cycle.
It's not bad.
Gameplay loop, as they call it.
It's not great. It's not like wowing me as some other games have.
Yeah.
But it's
gorgeous.
It's
So
pretty.
it's wowing me in the factor of, the Unreal 5 engine is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And the gameplay and the missions that you get are enough to keep me engaged and want to go back to play it, because like Mace said, that was also one of the things that I enjoyed, was that it was clear about this game that they intended to keep certain things, but also deviate entirely from what you expect.
Yeah.
It's almost like based off of, Final Fantasy VII, which is sort of like what these remakes have done with Resident Evil's remakes as well. It's almost more of a based off of than a one-to-one remake or remaster of the original game. Like, I think that's something that kind of was like lost upon the phrasing of it being a remake, but now that's kind of what's been happening with games like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 and 4. Like, those remakes basically completely change the game style while preserving the initial gameplay experience, and that's how you should remake old games like that, in my opinion. Like, the Dead Space remake was a pretty good one, but it didn't leave the same impression in my mind as like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 remake, even obviously Resident Evil 4 remake, which is sort of like now the absolute perfect remake of a game, I think.
I was telling Rocco this yesterday, but I was like, kind of realizing, man, like I'm mostly enjoying remakes of games that I already love.
Yeah.
You know, I'm playing new stuff, but I'm not like really falling in love with any new franchises. I'm not like blown away by any new games. More or less, like my favorite games of the year are remakes of older video games, and that started worrying me. Like, damn, are my tastes just like stuck?
Yeah.
And the new shit is just not for me. Shit they're making now is like not for me. Like, I don't know. There's always going to be stuff out there, like we said, like Crow Country. There's going to be indie stuff that you can just go down a niche rabbit hole endlessly in any direction and find like software that's very tailored for your interest, right?
Right.
But as far as like just kind of like console, like AAA big releases, like, man, all I've been buying is like remakes. And then like stuff like this for an IP, it's kind of something I already know, I already like. But nothing new. I mean, I guess that Setsuna 2 I'm kind of interested in. That's about to come out soon.
Yeah.
Mace, while we have you here, and you brought it up earlier, you mentioned spoiler culture.
We should keep our distance from the army base.
Oh, yeah.
Or just that maybe spoilers aren't as bad as they seem. And like when we were kids, like there wasn't that word on the playground. You just told your friend what happened on The Simpsons and how funny it was, and then he couldn't wait to go home and watch the reruns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, I think that's
the theory in a nutshell. Maybe you can expand on it.
Yeah,
for
that,
me.
and I think it's the conspiracy part of it is I think it's we see now because you used to be able to talk to your friends on the playground, or you could talk to people on a message board or whatever, and they could talk about whatever they had seen freely,
sure,
more or less, you know. And to be fair, if there's a twist, right, you know, like a I see dead people kind of twist,
right,
Yeah.
right, spoiling a twist like that was still kind of a dick move back in the day, but
For
if
sure.
it was just like a part of the plot or a cool moment that happened, you know, something you got to see, we were, you know, that was the first thing we wanted to hear about it if a friend went and saw a movie that we hadn't seen yet.
Yeah.
But what I think happens now, and I think it's heavily encouraged by the media companies and movie companies, is everything is a spoiler, which means the only thing you're allowed to know about movies, for the most part, especially the big tentpole Marvel releases and Star Wars is what the media companies advertise to you. Because
Only
you're not
what
going
they
to
want
listen,
you to
you're not
see.
going to read a review. You're not going to read a review because you might get spoilers. You're not going to talk to your friends who have seen it because you might get spoilers, which means you have to see it to know if it's a good or bad movie before you can hear about it from your friends, right? Before you'll read about it on the internet, you're going to close your ears and plug your ears and close your eyes.
Yeah.
Unscathed. But it might have been, you know, an awful waste of time and a waste of money.
But they already got your...
The movie companies...
Yeah, they already got your money.
Yeah.
You already bought the ticket because, well, you had to see for yourself because you're not allowed to hear from your friends anymore.
Exactly. Spoilers.
I like this,
Spoilers.
Brian. I think he's got a point.
Right.
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
I drink some water. I'll be all right. That's how you heal yourself in this game. That's
Well,
great.
nowadays, like Mace is saying, yeah, you do have a lot of things in that the spoiler is the selling point, you know? Which I don't think ends up being a real spoiler.
Well, and I think there's things now that the movie companies leak on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, oh no,
That's right.
we had a data breach and this was leaked. And it's like, oh man, you just like made viral marketing for your movie.
Yeah.
Oh man, oh bummer, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you leaked that on purpose, guys. Like, yeah, writing's on the wall with a lot of that stuff. It's very interesting. I feel like we talked about it last week with Stellar Blade. Like,
Yeah.
that overhype. Shit, it had us playing it.
Well, again, that's what I think ends up being the number one thing. It's not about the item itself anymore, right? Like, I've talked about this a million times when we've had these conversations in the past. Like, back in the day, it was, the brand new thingamajigger. What does it do? It makes your life easier by doing this, and this. Expediently be able to da-da-da-da-da. And you'll be able to da-da-da and have more time to relax and be happy. So buy the new thingamajigger. So it was the thing you were selling to people that had a form or some function that made their life more convenient or easier because it saves them time. So back when that was a selling point, and we, kind of had all these different gadgets and gizmos and that's kind of what,
modernized life.
Yeah, that's what modern was
Automated,
back in the 50s and 60s and 70s.
The drudgery, yeah.
Yeah, like, look at this fantastic egg beater. It makes beating eggs so easy. Now people don't even fucking make their own food. So like having all these,
which that's nuts.
I mean, some don't, right? Like,
I know it's
having
nuts that some people don't.
Industrial-sized, commercial-grade egg beater that'll make whipped eggs in 5 seconds doesn't fucking matter to you anymore. So what are you marketing? You're marketing to people an experience, especially in entertainment and media, which is mostly what everything is, because you're trying to get people to follow along with some sort of brand lifestyle now. And that's
you're advertising that,
yeah, because I mean, like, you're not trying to sell the Stellar Blade game. What do you like? All you have to do is be like, this is a game where you play like this, and you talk about it on a technical level, like that. The fucking attention meter just starts winding down. The more you talk, the more you talk, the more you talk. First thing you gotta do is get in people's heads. So
hey, do you know this game is really controversial because the developers are changing the costumes and censoring art.
Yes.
And it's like, oh my god, I need to play this before it's censored anymore.
So the things like
there's this rush to attention.
This scandalization of the information surrounding the subject itself, so that the subject itself gets attention because it may be something that somebody might like but otherwise not see. So it's not even half the time. And this is what we're complaining about, I think, is that at half the time it's not even a spoiler, the thing you're hearing. That's the selling point. The selling point is this new Spider-Man movie is probably going to have Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not some fucking cracked code that some dipshit fucking,
and they leaked all that shit.
Level fucking leaker found.
They leaked all of that shit on purpose, specifically for that.
Because they know how people track shit. They know what viral ability does, and because of hashtag and tracking, so they just keep trying it in the least minimal way possible. Put a shitty post out. That's what the Young Bucks are doing to run AEW TV right now.
Oh, yeah.
They are absolutely 100% using a thing in their claws that is allowing them to take over the control of television and broadcasting. They can show whatever they want. They can book whatever matches they want. And so can Jericho, because he's also an EVP. And so can Kenny Omega. These are all 100% true and real things in their contract, ladies and gentlemen, and you should believe this. And this is not a work. This is totally real. They pile drived and beat the shit out of Tony Khan. He's wearing
TK Driver.
He's wearing a fucking neck brace. It's real. So that's what I mean, right? Like,
drink some water.
It's the best. I love marketing because it's pro wrestling without the fights. That's all it is.
You've been in sales your whole life too. You see the writing on the wall.
Sales and marketing is all the same thing. It's all creating a value,
He's
an
got
urgent
a pre-war
value
revolver
around your product, so that people send the money towards it. Because they either feel like they're getting a product back from it, or a service back from it. It's one of those two.
Selling a lifestyle is fucking crazy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sell the lifestyle of don't cook your food, just.
I don't have time to cook. Why would I cook when I could just do DoorDash and get whatever food I want from whatever place I love?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe because, hey, what happens if you can't afford DoorDash anymore and you need to cut back? How are you going to afford to eat? I remember distinctly as a kid, being in my pre-teens, 12 years old, that kind of age, 13, starting to think oh, wait, whoa. happens like in the movies when the kids move out and their mommy and daddy aren't around to make, or their grandma isn't making them
No one's doing their
sandwiches.
dishes, and no one's folding their laundry.
Making them their food, man. Who's gonna
They gotta-
make me food?
They
when
gotta
my-
find a restaurant. They gotta find
Yeah.
a restaurant that's got Instagrammable meals.
Yeah.
And
Because if they can't put it on Instagram, did they even eat it, and was it even worth it?
Isn't that bizarre? Like I remember like thinking about how some people just eat all of their meals at a restaurant or out, and I'm like, oh, to me this is like.
I would hear about that in like New York City from people. They like they go to restaurants for each meal, and I'd be like, that's a crazy way to live. I remember hearing that as a kid.
Yeah.
From New Yorkers, and being like, that's a crazy way to live. And then it's like, yeah, like I know people who live that way now.
I
because
did
of the
it.
convenience.
I did it when I first got.
Oh,
back
San Fran?
No, got back from San Francisco. Had the same income stream as I did when I lived in San Francisco, but lived here and lived at home. So I had lunch. I paid every day for a lunch and paid every day for a dinner. Like it was so easy to spend money on food when you live at home and that's like your only expense. But then when I stopped doing that, I saved so much fucking money because I realized I was spending like $25 a day to eat 5 days a week.
Oh man.
Like that adds up so fast. And then of course like sometimes you start getting
flat
comfortable, whatever. So you're getting a beer, then you're getting 2 beers, then it's a $30, dinner, then you're taking other people out because you don't live at home or you don't have any rents because you live at home. So it's like it's such an insane amount. And then I'm like, again, it's like at some point lost that job because I went to a different job doing a different type of sales. That job changed the way that it was. So the money was never secured anymore, right? Like that's the point I'm making. You got to be able to like do more than put a fucking thing in the microwave and hit 2 buttons. Like you gotta learn how to know. Like I'm not saying become a gourmet chef, but like know how to.
I'm
cook
saying
chicken in the oven.
practice makes perfect.
Like it's not that hard to put chicken in the oven for 20 minutes, flip it for another 20 minutes, and then it's hey, there you go. There's baked chicken, and it's not dry. It doesn't taste like shit.
Yeah,
put a little salt and pepper on it. That's all you need.
I'm eating so much food that I don't think I could afford to do it all at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Nor would I have the time. You know how long it takes sometimes, to wait on a server.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah.
And
It's wild.
there are ways to get around it too. I hear all the complaints like of I live in an apartment, I don't have an oven. Get an air fryer or a toaster oven. Because those things
Or
are
Instant Pot.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Instant Pot's great. Air
Instant
fryers
Pot
are
is great. Air fryer is incredible. Like get one of those little like griddle tops. Like, you only need one burner if it's just you.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any excuses. Motherfuckers in jail are making gourmet cuisine.
Dude, have you seen some of the fucking
some
prison
of the TikTok,
meals?
the
Oh,
prison,
yeah.
prison TikTok meals are like a crazy lane.
These motherfuckers get their phones in the cell block and they're posting their fucking gourmet dinners made inside of a fucking plastic bag in a former sock fucking ring. Like I'm like, they're rendering down fat to make whatever, and I'm just like. It's like
all
like
with
having
Cheetos dust.
It's like that one friend
So
who's
good.
like, I want to work out, but it's cold outside. I'm like, motherfucker, you'll warm up once you start working out. Don't worry about it. But anyway. Again, I feel like that's we had a nice long-winded expression on kind of what Mace was saying, and what we've all been saying about.
It's tangential.
Yeah, the gaming industry and people's like, they're just kind of in their own little like laziness. They don't have games. They have a steady stream of games, but they don't have the commitment to sit down and actually like play them anymore.
Well, it's like you were talking about your everything is a service, right?
Yeah.
And even like you're being advertised the lifestyle of a gamer.
Yeah.
Play every new shit slop shovelware game that comes out that's free on the subscription services you subscribe to, right?
Yeah.
Because like they want you on Game Pass, they want you on the PlayStation Plus, they want you on the Nintendo one so you can play Nintendo 64 games that you should still have because you shouldn't have gotten rid of them.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And
Just
then
look at
oh yeah,
the design.
Thief has one costume that he disguises himself as, and it's Santa
great.
Claus.
It's great.
It is great. But yeah,
I was gonna say, just look at the physical design of the PS5.
Yeah.
Like, owning that means you want everybody who comes into your house to know that you have a PS5.
Yeah, I really,
Because
that's a point. Yeah.
It's,
I guess so.
It's a big thing that it takes up more space than it needs to, and it's designed that way. So it's like, yeah, if you buy this, you're making a statement about who
Like,
you
look at
are
my-
to everybody that comes into your living room.
I love the design. of
I've
the
got my
PS5,
obelisk
by the
right
way.
here.
I love that design. I think it's so
Well, we're
cool.
Sony fanboys.
Well,
for
no,
sure.
I just think it's so cool that they made a video game system that just looked cool, because why the fuck not? You know, I'm sure there's also some certain design elements to it that make it, you know, more aerodynamic or, you know, easier to vent and certain things like that. But I like that it's not just a fucking giant rectangle like the fucking Xbox is.
The fridge, the mini
Yeah, the
fridge.
fucking meat fridge. Like, I think it's so
Part of me is just
silly.
like that design is so just minimalistic. Like it fits in the box, and here's the vents at the bottom and the top, and I don't care if it looks like a fridge. This is what you
Yeah.
got.
Oh,
Boom.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
part of me likes that too.
Oh yeah, I do like that. I like how simple it is. But I like that Sony has always
Yeah,
gone
it's
for a
brutalist.
cool design for their systems. you know?
Yeah, Sony is paying a designer
Yeah.
to come up with something that's like avant-garde and that says something, and
That's what people don't get about it. It's not like they're just designing. They want it to be kind of like what May said. Like, he read the right things. It's not supposed to be something that hides underneath your, you know, TV display or your console. For fuck's sake, the thing barely fits in mine.
Yeah, look,
You know, or
I'm
barely fits in most people's.
I'm a PlayStation gamer.
They
Look at my
prefer you stand it
orb.
up. You know, they prefer
Yeah.
you stand it up and have it be almost like a piece of decoration on your fucking display. And like, I like that. I think
Look
that
at this little motherfucker.
you get to play as Santa.
Look at this little motherfucker move.
You know what?
When he sneaks around, he scrunches up like a...
So first of all,
good.
this looks like fucking Metal
It
Gear
looks
5.
it looks like we're saving Kazuhiro
Right?
from the fucking Russians, dude. It looks like the
Ocelot.
Phantom Pain. Yeah.
I'm inside the Mujahideen camp. Mujahideen camp.
Yeah, it's
Where's Kazuhira?
it's the Mujahideen. We're gonna check this.
This is great. You've actually sold me on this game. My biggest concern is that it would have been empty. Like, and it kind of is. You know what I mean?
This game.
Yeah, because it's literally you and the things you need to interact with, and that's kind of
Sure.
something that I don't like about newer games, because that was a thing
That's
that
what Final Fantasy VII is rebirth and remake. I feel like that as well.
Well, see, with 7, I feel like they did a good job of addressing that in a good way with the open world. Like, you go to these little sections in towns, and there's a bunch of people that you can talk to and interact with, or there's the job board. You know what I mean? It's not just like
Yeah.
it's not just like in the first one in remake for sure. It was like that. As you'll get along, I think you might see more, because I'm just a slight bit ahead of you, but I don't want to give away spoilers.
Okay.
But even the fact that there's all those points on the map.
I like the little giggle
Just-
out of Mason when he said we
I
don't
love.
want to give
I,
spoilers.
I just love the. It's like keep doing what you're doing. I just love the irony of like this discussion.
Yeah.
It's been
It's-
really good.
Yeah, because it's become,
But-
like commonplace of the whole spoiler thing.
I
yeah.
mean, part of the thing that you gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, and it goes
And
back to what
we're no
saying.
better than anything we're talking about. Just so
Right.
you guys know, like
we're-
living
we're
it,
victims
we're living
of
it
it.
too.
Well, I mean,
We've
you're,
been indoctrinated.
You're right, and that's but that's kind of the thing. Think about back in the day. One of the things that we've always talked about was how people have grouped around the things that we used to discuss on the podcast with heavies. I mean, we used to have put a spoiler warning when we talked about the newest episodes of Lost or The Office
yeah.
back in the old days when they were airing on TV every week. But in hearing a spoiler, sometimes that creates that nugget of like attraction in a way.
Yeah.
Because I remember Rocco telling me stuff about, and now again, like I'll always use Lost just because it's the readily available example, and if you're watching Mega 64, you probably heard us talk about it, so the frame of reference is easier to understand. But I remember him talking about it and other people talking about it, and they're like, yeah, it's I don't know what is happening. Like they were talking about it, I hadn't been watching, and all this stuff they were talking about sounded so interesting. And they're like, well, we don't want to spoil too much, but they crash on this island, and then like they find this thing in the ground.
But you heard enough to interest you.
Yeah, and then there's this thing that keeps showing up to some characters, and like then for some reason there's a polar, and all of them independently kind of sounded stupid, but then also at the same time it was just like, because it kind of sounded stupid, I'm like, am I getting this information wrong? There's a polar bear on the island. They what? They fucking crashed. There's a monster. What? There's they found a hatch in the ground and there was a plane. What do you? Oh, the hatch
So
had a
it was
light in
those
it?
big questions that just led to you being interested in the first place.
Absolutely.
Look at this yellow paint.
Absolutely.
Yellow paint to tell us where to go. Classic
game design.
Classic game design.
So I feel like it's a double-edged sword, because once you hear some of that stuff, then you think, wow, that sounds cool, and you start creating a narrative in your head that may not be
what this is actually about.
Yes. Yeah. And so that is where I definitely agree with Mace. We're kind of like knowing nothing about not having context.
I
for
love
that
going in
information
cold.
helps.
I absolutely adore going in cold on stuff. But yeah, I love being intrigued by my friend's expression. And it's a lot different, like seeing a screenshot of something on your phone is like, oh fuck, that sucks. But my friend just telling me about this cool movie and what happens in it, it's like, well, I'm interpreting it from what he's telling me, so it doesn't even feel like a spoiler that way.
Right. Well, I think a great example of what I'm talking about is, I think we saw Bodies together, didn't we?
I saw that. I've seen that a couple times.
I know we saw it, but I don't know if we
theater together.
Well, I don't remember. I feel like we did.
Okay.
But I might have just seen it on my own because I thought that movie was great. You had gone to the theaters, as you always do, with Trish and seen trailers for that movie.
Oh yeah. The trailers were really obnoxious because it was just Pete Davidson.
Right. Whereas I had seen 0 trailers. Other than I knew Pete Davidson was in it, and a few other actors that I heard were pretty good. And like I remember, we did a double date with Trish and Jasmine. That's what I thought. Okay. And then I remember when I saw the movie, I thought it was hilarious because I got the satire of the movie. But you were just kind of like, it's just the fucking Pete Davidson vehicle. You know?
Yeah.
I remember having that conversation with you.
It actually has a lot more heart than that.
Yeah.
In the trailer, it was just overload of Pete Davidson talking about his dick or something. It was just obnoxious.
Which affected your, it biased your opinion of the movie.
For sure, yeah.
It made you think it was going to be that the whole time, whereas I think that guy's like in that movie for maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, he's not in it that often. Spoiler, he gets killed pretty early in the movie.
Well, I was ambiguous for a reason.
That was the best part of the movie, in my opinion.
I mean, it's but you should check it out. It's literally the Deus Ex so check it out. But on the other hand, again,
that's a well-written, that's a funny movie.
Yeah. Like telling somebody to go see the movie The Barbarian and then telling them
the twist
and that there's a twist.
Mason said, that's the dick move.
Yeah.
I work fast. Well, thanks for calling in, Mason.
Yeah, we appreciate hearing from you.
Yeah.
Dude. Hope you're doing good.
Good hearing from you guys too.
Yeah, I know we're gonna try to meet up soon. I'm gonna try to get Brian in on a board game session where we play some more Resident Evil 2, the Steam Forged game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
We talked a lot about it when you were here.
I'm excited.
It's behind you right there.
I know. I'm excited to look at the pieces you painted. They better look good. I'm gonna scrutinize them.
Oh no.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Anything else before you go, man?
Yeah.
Good. No, just good to chat with y'all again.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you calling
next
in.
time I'll be talking with you guys, I'll be in Indiana.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
fuck.
But I'll be keeping in touch.
It's is that sooner rather than later?
Yeah, we're on the road
into the month
next Friday.
Fuck.
Next Saturday.
Damn.
Something like that.
On the road
26th.
again. Well, we're gonna have to get together before then. But thank you again for calling in. I'm glad we got your call. I'll be talking to you soon, brother.
Take care, Mace.
Yeah, have fun, y'all.
Yeah, peace.
Bye.
Hey, we need some car or other.
We need some car or another. I'm going all the way to the legendary.
It's good to hear
spring
from Mace,
on
man.
foot. Yeah, I'm so glad he called in. He texted me earlier today. He's like, I think I'm gonna call.
Well, we might as
It's
well.
like, we'll
check
look
out
out
the
for you,
space.
brother.
Brother.
Sweet. Let's
So
go.
far, this has just followed like the opening of the show and everything else. Like you're
Great.
on your way. The thief has to sneak in, and I like that it's doing all these little mini games. Like, okay, here's a stealth mission. All right,
Yeah.
here's some driving. Okay, here's some fighting.
That's what I was gonna say. Like my concern about the emptiness of it was because I thought it was gonna be like an open world
It's
game,
eastward of here.
but it's
Not that
open-ish, but it's not
It's
like
guarded by the army.
it's pretty
Best
focused
scout
on
the
what
area
your missions
first.
are.
Yeah.
and
It
that's
really
cool.
does look like fucking. It's like a
looks like
cute
Metal Gear, dude,
version of
right?
Afghanistan in Phantom Pain. Look at how adorable.
Boss.
Look at that little smirk.
This little shitlet.
Look at this little fucker here. This little demon. Do you think as he gets older he turns redder?
I don't know.
He's just like a little pink guy in the beginning. We need a tank.
What
Sign
goes
me
through
up.
your
Head
head
for
in the middle of
Napa's
the
base. Hey guys.
How I'm gonna beat the other guy to a pulp.
Is this his dinosaur? Oh, that's cool. He's got health drinks. He's got health serums. I own none of them. I have 900 Zenny. When I play RPGs, I like to own one of everything
Yeah.
by the time I complete the game. Like in Final Fantasy Rebirth right now, I'm just buying one of each bracer, one of each sword, or making one of each potion or
Okay.
high ether, or whichever thing it like gives me the option to do. It's like, yeah, make one of those just to always have one in my
Yeah.
inventory. I feel like in Cyberpunk I did the same thing. It was like, hey, keep one of everything.
I did that for a bit, and then I realized like some of them are so useless that
Right? There's a lot of items in certain games that are kinda
Right.
useless.
unless you're building a like making a build specific around it, for the most part, I haven't been buying just straight up buying items, just because I know most good items you find in a
Well,
chest.
and you can item transmute in Rebirth too,
Exactly.
which that's kind of cool.
So I've been at least transmuting that. I'll at least make. I like that kind of crafting system where it's not too fucking like complicated, and it's just like, oh, as long as you have these 3 items, you can go to a menu and go make. Like that's way better than, all right, now you gotta go to your crafting bench. No, don't make me go to my crafting bench. Like that was it was
yeah.
cool in Red Dead Redemption 2, but I never fucked around with potions and psalms and like all those things that you could craft at a fireplace. It's like you have to build a fire, then you making your little tonic and you adding your fucking shit. Even the cooking in Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom
Got a
just
little repetitive, right? I'm
like,
with you, dude.
Right? I'm like, can I just have something where I can buy health, or like, do I have to go out and fucking hunt all these stupid fucking meat parts and then go and cook and make fucking 20 of them because it's not enough? And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I don't like that in a game where I just can't have items if I need them.
It's an older style of game design.
Yeah.
That repetitive RPG grind. And
Yeah.
a lot of good RPGs have found ways of like getting away from that
Yeah.
old game mode.
I don't mind some of them, but even like, again, like,
I got so many RPGs to play. Like, this is an RPG.
Yeah.
I'm playing Final Fantasy Rebirth. I got Like a Dragon. I got there was another one too. Man, and it was like,
Heads
am I
Up
really
Like
gonna
Mikes.
start? Oh, fucking the Cyberpunk DLC is an RPG.
oh yeah, dude.
All I'm playing is RPGs right now.
I mean, most games have some. I mean, Vec has probably a whole game.
Yeah,
Video about how every game
every
is basically an RPG. You know, and that's
If
kind
he
of.
doesn't have that video, it's coming out next
Yeah.
month, I think, over at
Now let me tell you guys.
Vector.
Every
What's Vec's
game.
YouTube channel?
Is it Spectre the Vector now? I don't know because he keeps changing the gimmick.
And off from the cave. I can lead to this base.
Maybe we can slip by the checkpoint.
Let's do some recon, old man.
Vector the Spectre is their current Twitch name, but it's Afterlife Games.
That's right. So we don't want to go right
So
into
that
the
got
front
me
door.
thinking, what's an RPG in the first place?
They're all level 1.
Every
That's a
game
good
you
vector.
play,
I didn't know you
doing
did a
roll.
vector.
So.
Final Fantasy is a series that's been around for 100 years. I've played nearly all of them. That's my
That's
best
pretty
back.
good. That's not too bad.
Here we go.
Resident Evil,
So what do you call a game like Metroid or Castlevania?
Metal
If
Gear.
all the core gameplay mechanics are based off of the game itself.
Let's just start a segment. Let's start a segment where we just impersonate our viewers.
You could call it a hidey-findy. Nah, that'd be too silly.
Vector's here. Who dares invoke my name?
I invoke a shitty.
We speak your name.
Shitty fucking.
We speak your name, Vec.
Imitation of your voice.
Hideous Co-Jackass incepted the Metal Gear Solid franchise way back in the 90s.
Oh God.
You're a weird man.
We love you, Vector.
All this to find
And
one.
remember to
love your
subscribe to my
cadence.
Patreon.
We love your tone.
We don't help each
He's got a golden voice. I've told him this.
I love Vector's
Many a time.
oration.
Oh, do I just open?
I think that's
Oh,
one of the
just
reasons
fucking
they're
bust these out.
successful at Afterlife games over on
What'd you say?
YouTube.
You love his oration? What does
Yeah.
that mean?
The way that they speak.
Oh,
Their
fuck, dude,
word
I thought it was
choice.
something.
Well, it comes from the same.
I thought you were talking about something else, dude. Never mind. It's cool.
Comes from the
It's cool,
same
it's cool, it's cool, dude.
base root word.
I can't wait
Hold on,
to charge
Scorpion.
up the base.
Stinger!
Don't even think
Brian.
about it.
Stinger!
Stinger!
Man, you know what's sad? Tony Schiavone never gets to go. It's Sting again. You know, he's kind of like.
Oh, he'll get to it.
You think Sting will come out to just like hang out at a show if they come to his hometown?
I think he will be around as
Come do an AEW spot.
as a part of like
Yeah, because he's retired, but he can come do a little spot.
yeah, he doesn't do in ring, but he'll still be a personality.
I'm thinking this is. I want these geckos like it's Zelda or something. Like I'm gonna make
Their
a.
butts look like they're trying to shit something out of their tits.
That's geckos. They have a big old fat butt.
No, even like the dinosaurs, man.
They all have that same design, like a gecko.
Keep it.
Interesting.
It might turn out to be useful.
Amphibious dinosaurs, because there's no water in Sandland.
There you go.
We got to the peak.
This really is fucking weird.
Speaking of finishing Attack on Titan
Metal Gear.
and peak, yeah, this is the where they keep the Shagohod. This is the
Sahelanthropus.
Grozny Grad storage facility.
That's not from the war. It's a new model.
Oh, speaking of Attack on Titan is what I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
Rocco guessed. I was like, who do you think, I was like, who my favorite character ended up being? And he was saying, was it Peak? I really did like Peak.
Yeah.
But, like, the character that's there from the beginning of the show all the way through the end, and I think has, like, the best arc as, like, man, he's the real good guy hero of the show, was a character named Jean.
Okay.
He was there, like as a younger character in the beginning of the show, where like everyone's growing up and learning to become a scout, and then he was there as like kind of an important hero throughout the whole show.
Okay.
He survives the last battle. He gets to end up with the main chick, Mikasa, from the show, and they kind of. It's implied maybe raise a family and have the happy ending and everything. And I was like, wow, Jean's arc, he was always the main character, Aaron's rival.
Okay.
But you know what the main thing when I finished that show? I finally watched all 4 seasons. Like, it finally fucking got good. Like, I talked briefly, I think, on the podcast, but like, for me, I like science fiction, and I don't like a lot of wood and dirt and castles and horses, and that's what the first 2 seasons of that show are.
Oh, really?
The technology doesn't go past the steam age in that show.
Okay.
Right? And it's just fucking boring. I don't know. Like, there's the mystery of what Titans are. It's like, okay, that kind of is intriguing. But until season 3, where they show you, a lot of anime does the time jump thing. Attack on Titan doesn't do the time skip. It does the, like, forget the 8 characters that you've learned about for 3 seasons. Here's 8 more main characters that you're just going to get dropped into what their life is like.
Yeah.
Whoa, and they're not super advanced, but they're about 50 more years advanced as far as technology and civilization-wise. So it's kind of a little more futuristic, and they have a little more for me to be interested in as a civilization. Also, they've interested me because now they've shown these Marleyan soldiers and how the Titans work. And oh my God, there's all these different types of Titans.
Huh.
Oh, cool. Here's like the fucking way that the world has been built. I know the first 2 seasons are great at like setting up that world and all that mystery. And they're there for a reason. They do it effectively well. But it doesn't really get interesting until they say, all right, forget those 8 main characters you knew. Here's 8 more.
Huh.
And here's all the questions that you had about how shit was working in the show. Like, here's it all answered in season 3. That's where that show really gripped me until into season 4, where you get like the big finale and everything like comes to an end. And the big takeaway, back to the first point of my question, or the first point of this rant about Attack on Titan, right? Once I finished the show, not only did I realize like, oh, John's the best fucking character. He's the hero.
Sure.
I thought to myself, I was like, this was a fucking mech show the whole goddamn time. And I didn't fucking ever see it.
Huh.
And I think I've maybe heard this meme back when Attack on Titan was like popping off in season 2, right? When everyone was dressing up at Anime Expo in that fucking scout costume with the big boxy fucking sword, the holsters, and all the fucking AT. What was that gear called? Zero gravity? No. Mobility gear? I forget.
Yeah.
It's like a name for it.
Fucking Skycam thing. The
Skyhook.
XFL
The Skyhook gear from Batman, right? Anyway, I realized when I wrapped the show, I was like, dude, it's a fucking mech show. It mirrors Evangelion in so many fucking ways. It's crazy.
Oh, really?
Ava's a mech show that shows you up front it's a mech show, and then halfway through it you realize these aren't mechs. They're like living fucking beings with armor on, right? This is the exact opposite. It's like, oh, these living titans that walk around with like flesh and blood are actually big fucking mechs that kids are piloting, just like an Ava pilots it in the back of the fucking entry plug. Slides into the spinal column. The fucking Attack on Titan kids all live inside their Titans like nape of the neck. And then they can pilot their mech and like transform. It's a fucking mech show. And this like totally dawned on me when I finished it. It was like, just like Ava, it's a mech show with a gimmick. Like, they're not your traditional robot.
Okay.
There's a special like... And then I really looked at the whole show in a different light and was like, yeah, I guess that's why I did enjoy it as much as I did, is because I do love mech anime. And that is essentially like exactly what it is. Also, main character, not a good guy. Just like Shinji. Shinji's the most flawed motherfucker we have out there, right?
Yeah.
Not a good guy, right? We went and saw End of Ava in theaters. That fucking hospital opening was uncomfortable as fuck for a reason. Shinji's got these fucking character flaws that I think the reason that everyone relates to that show as like an adolescent male is like, man, we've all had these fucked up thoughts in our heads too. Like, Shinji is not this fucking perfect hero, the shining knight in armor. The main character, Aaron, same exact thing. He like creates a fucking atrocity upon the world in the end of that show. Essentially like wipes out the human race, or tries to, and his friends have to stop him.
Right.
And it's like, it's a selfish move. He's you know, there's a lot to the ending of that show to get into if I was gonna just like spoil everything. Per our previous conversation with Mason, which I won't do, but the parallels to Ava's story, the relationships of Ayanami, Asuka, and Shinji, and then the relationships of Eren and Mikasa, it's almost a little different because you have the third wheel in there. It's not another woman, it's another male character, is Armin. You have like those 3 kids. There's just this mirroring to what Ava does really well in that whole Attack on Titan like story that I really enjoyed. But again, it was great watching it when the hype was fucking gone. It was great just seeing that like slowly over the last like 4 or 5 months. And in English, of all things, which I usually don't do.
Oh, okay.
But that, like I explained before, like that's a show I've tried to watch 4 times. And I've gotten a little further each time, but I've always fell out of interest. So I just realized, like, this is something I have to do
Have you guys ever raided a base
in the
before?
background
Nope,
necessarily
Yeah.
at first. Once I got sucked in, I was watching it attentively, and I
Yeah.
probably could have switched to Japanese. But when I started it, it was like, okay, to get through season 1 and 2, I have to watch this like in the background while I'm getting other shit done, because I'm not gonna start and stop this a 5th fucking time.
Right.
I actually got through it this time.
That's funny.
A stealth mission, huh?
Force the door open?
So I scoped it out,
We'll get
and
the
I think we just have to
soldiers
run up on
moving
these
forward.
tanks now. We're almost there. I don't know. I know we have the recommendation on HBO for the Yakuza fiction. What was that called? Our first caller really turned me on to that. That's why I got to write
Oh.
shit down.
Yeah,
Vice?
I don't
Tokyo Vice.
Yeah,
That's what
Tokyo
it's called.
Vice.
Maybe check that out, because yeah, I'm not really watching like Sandland, X-Men '97. Those are like weekly, so it's like one new episode a week.
Yeah.
I gotta wait for Trish on we got a bunch of Fallouts to watch. That show's been great. Never played the fucking games, but I know a lot about them. But just as a show, like it's very entertaining.
That's what I hear. A lot of people liking it who didn't
Johnny
play the
Pemberton's
game.
fucking great in it. I think like the casting of Michael Rappaport too was so fucking good. People being mad he was in it, and then watching him in it and going, never mind, this was the best fucking role for him. it was yeah, it was good.
I'm so fucking happy.
Far too willing to let this human take the.
I'll zip it.
Prince, you're trusting this human far too much.
Then it's decided. Let's join back up in the warehouse with the tank.
Okay.
Don't let the soldiers spot you in.
This is gonna be easy, Brian.
You're telling me. Be careful you don't screw up, old man.
Hey.
Yeah, you geezer.
I'll certainly try not.
At what point does geezer become offensive? Like, do you think you'll ever be old enough where when someone calls you a geezer, you'll be like, hey, what the fuck? I think, like Geezer Butler, that's just like a fun nickname. Like, if you're an old dude hanging
Yeah.
out with your friends, hey, you geeze. I don't know.
Old geese.
You old geeze?
I don't know. I'd be down with it. If somebody called me old geezer. I think it's funny.
In the show, this part happens a little different. He throws the hairspray into the encampment and goes, oh no, poison gas. So they all think that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, it was a distraction.
Looks like you pulled it off. Now it's
This
time
is
for me to
just
shine.
like that second area in Metal Gear 3.
Haha, yeah. Research facility. Serlino Yarsk.
Yeah, dude. When exploring the military base, careful not to get spotted by the soldiers. Can I creep too? Whoa, he can
Others
fucking
might get
dodge.
caught
That's
by
sick. Oh,
carving
hell yeah.
around.
See, Beelzebub creeps
Better keep a low
like a,
profile till we've
you
teamed
know,
up again.
like he's in TLC. And I creep, yeah. But the thief, he hunches down like a little fucking golem. All right, we're gonna get this. Whoa, he heard me. Hey, what was that noise? Come on over here, find out.
I'll keep it. It might turn out to be useful later.
Can I like do a stun attack? He fucking scares him to death, bro. Holy shit. Oh, we got crawling. This is so made by someone who actually likes Metal Gear. Because this is expanding now on the manga and the show in a way like I don't think we got these like interior areas. And just the way that these ladders are on buildings. Like, this is fucking Peace Walker.
Yeah.
Essentially.
It's like a Metal Gear game.
Yeah, it's Sneak King. I didn't know it's like part Metal Gear. Like, I'm really liking this.
Should have known when we got a mech.
Dude, I don't...
Metal Gear.
Am I fucking with any American releases, like, at all right now? Like, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Sticking to my Japanese gaijin-only gamer.
This just feels like a PS2 platformer. That's
gonna
why I'm
change-
into it, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna change my YouTube channel from XG Hunter X to the Gaijin Gamer.
You should.
Start re-uploading old PPSs here. Oh, I didn't make that jump. Whoa.
Probably shouldn't go too crazy inside the
So they're
base.
two talking. I can't get by both of them. Oh, who saw that?
I'm developing a game called Gaijin Gaiden, and it's a story about a white kid ninja.
Oh shit! Like 3 ninjas? Howdy. That was bullshit.
Oh.
That was some old bullshit.
Hello?
Wolf?
Yeah.
I was thumbing through the phone book tonight, and I noticed that your last name spells with 2 F's. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
I was thumbing through the phone book tonight,
We're gonna take a
and
quick
I
break.
noticed that your last name spells with 2 F's.
Who am I talking to?
Well, now that we've gotten past that, cooperative, you think it's a little selfish taking all those F's? I mean, we get the point with 1. And throw it around. Maybe there's a guy out there, Hank, he wants to change it to Frank, and you're hogging up F's. You willing to give it up?
Give it up.
I'll make you give it up. You slide dog wrestler pudding pop pudding thing.
Ed, how long have you been this old?
Oh, well, I've been this old. You see, that's the funny thing about it. You're just not funny. No matter what you do, you're just an idiot. So go on, say something else. Still make yourself look like foop ding, foop ding, foop ding.
That's it? That's the end of the call? Shit.
Call. What the fuck?
I'm going down tonight. Dismantling myself. I can't keep up with this. I've stayed way too long. There's no turning back. Sinking inside sleep to malfunctioning.
I almost fell on Brian.
Fuck.
Sorry, dude. Too malfunctioning. Oh, it's hot in here, like I said.
Under the surface.
Wasted! Whoa. No escape. You know what that all dead line is inspired from?
No.
In the beginning of Ninja Scroll, there's a scene where I think Jubei walks into like a village that's all been the victim of like a plague that spread through.
Okay.
And this chick's like, all dead.
Oh.
All dead in Shimoda Village. And that's why I just thought like, oh, that sounds so cool. All dead.
I see.
Under the, but then, you know, that was just where that line came from.
I get you. It happens like that sometimes. Wasted.
Oh yeah, we got another chance here. Under the surface. Oh, this is the start of the mission.
Yeah, you gotta climb up that ladder again.
I gotta get this fucking crate again?
Yeah, you gotta jump across the roofs.
Jump across the roofs? Okay, what was the jump button? I gotta remember. Oh, that's it. Run, jump. Hey, there you go. Nope.
Tell you exactly what happened last.
It is, right? I did the first one so perfectly. All right, here we go. Oh, it's the yellow. Okay, I got to jump at the yellow. You see nothing. He sees nothing. So, we got to get to the plugs, Brian.
Oh, that's true.
We haven't done that. We haven't talked about the new Mega 64 video. But let's check out their Twitter while I hit the music.
Hey now.
Maestro?
Hey, yeah, buddy. Check it out. Mega 64 is bringing you the home collection. All available, all in stock. We currently have all items.
Every item in stock ready to ship to you as soon as you order it. Check out the shower curtain coasters, travel mug, and 4K 3D high bitrate HDMI compatible cable. Shop.mega64.com. Brian, what else do we have? Oh, the anime collection. Some in stock, some ready for the pre-order. Some of these designs could be yours
today.
Yeah.
What else we have? Oh, looks like a new video and some comments. Let me check out. Oh, Campion seems to have been paid for the silver screen. The most photogenic canine on YouTube today. You're gonna want to go check out the new video. It's called We Recommend This Video. It's on YouTube now. I won't tell you what it's about. But Brian, it's a riot.
I got an idea.
I bet. I fucking bet. Oh, bands are still making people get on the fucking floor. Like 2 more bands have done this now. It's an epidemic. What else we got? Oh, people are receiving their Desert Storm trading cards as secret prizes over at shop.mega64.com. Brian, would you mind just perusing the collections? There's new stuff up.
You could shop apparel.
You could shop media.
The Gods Creatures collection still up for pre-order
from last week. Lots to look at.
You sure do love it. We sure do love you. You can also directly support us at patreon.com/mega64. Lots of exclusive streams going up lately.
Another
scavenger hunt. A very fun time at Cody's Sloppy. The third round, the decider.
All right.
I like it.
Okay, enough spooky shit. Look at that. All up, all available. Shop.mega64.com. We did talk about real quickly the video that we put out today. I don't know what else to say about it, Brian. It's a video.
Yeah.
It's a comedic sketch where I'm playing a character that's not me.
Right.
In real life. So I don't want any visitation from animal rights activists. PETA's breathing down my fucking neck already. Got a couple weird tweets.
Nice.
No, not nice. But no, I these guys gave me the premise of this video, and at the inception of it, I was like doubled over laughing at how funny this could be, and it really gave me the vibes of like what we were going for. And I should say, I think Derek as a director can bring the best performance out of me over anyone I've worked with, and that I think really makes sense as far as like on set experience and like what an actor wants to hear from his perspective as an actor.
Yeah.
What he wants to hear on set to get into the role, to deliver the lines in the best way possible to make that director happy. I feel like Derek knows how to do that because he's had it done as an actor himself. So when he's directing, he also knows how to bring that out of me more than like anyone I've ever worked with.
That's good.
And me and him went back and forth on the lines a couple times, and like he gave me a couple notes on the energy, and I was so happy with like how the video came out and the takes that they used. I thought were just fucking phenomenal. Like I really was surprised because I didn't see any of the making of it. You know, we shot it They edit it. I like to not look at stuff until it's like done.
Yeah.
So
me
I
too.
just saw it yesterday before it went up. I honestly didn't know it was going up this morning. I had people texting me.
Oh yeah.
My homie Kevin over at the Kevin, formerly of Thought Cops. What is it? Palette Swap.
That's it.
Check out Palette Swap over on Twitter. He texted me. He's like, "Oh, dude, Camp was so good in the video." I was like, "For real? That's out? Oh shit."
That's awesome.
But I was just really happy with like that awkward vibe because when it was originally pitched to me via Sean, we were working out in the backyard and he was just telling me this idea. He's like, "I think we came up with a weird idea, but tell me what you think." And the energy I got from his pitch was like, remember the video where Derek is Jared Fogle, the real Jared Fogle? And I think it's like Metal Gear 5 conspiracy theory video or whatever, where
Yeah.
I'm Dog the Bounty Hunter, and we have the weird fight in the parking lot with the sandwiches and all that. It had the energy and the vibe of like weird, but way drier than that. That video is like hyper.
Yeah.
But it has this weird energy to it. And I feel like when it was originally pitched to me, it was like, okay, this video is going to have that type of a vibe to it. But it's about dog fucking. And like I said, in my headcanon, that the dog's fucking the employee. It's not the other way around in that office.
I see.
But the other employees definitely drinking shit. That definitely is. Don't interpret that any other way. There's only one way to interpret that. No, but really happy to get out. Make something that honestly like refreshing, silly. Didn't have to do with like our fucking dialogue on the game industry. No one fucking saw me. This is a glitch. Bullshit. I'm calling it. Ouch. I was standing behind the fucking fence. There's no way. But yeah, good to make a video that was just fun and not about like the crumbling art industry around us.
Yeah.
It's important to make those videos too, and we had that last week, even our subscriptions as a service video and like a lot of stuff is like very shining a light on like some shitty aspects of life right now. This was just a fun, goofy time. Little old school Mega 64. It felt like that. It felt like it felt like a retro vibe. Anyway, I'm sure we're going to talk about it in excess on the next podcast, so stay tuned for that for sure. I got to make it 31 meters up here. There's a guy right there. He's coming. I'm glad the spotlights grow as they approach. Is he going to turn?
Oh, yeah.
Flip around, Mr. Century. Oh, it's the tank that we're headed towards. You can hide right here, buddy. Ooh. Ooh! You didn't see shit, though, huh? He hears me.
Oh, it goes on bus. Score.
Hell yeah. Getting some
There you
extras. Getting some extras. Okay. Is that where I needed to go? Oh, it's on the other side of this. Okay. Easy. Don't run like I did last time and set off his proximity alert. Let's see. There's another chest over there.
Get chest.
Let me get this chest. Bone collector.
collector.
Oh, fuck. No! I should have kept... that guy's so far away, dude. Okay. Where are we at? Did I get that one chest?
Be more careful.
Okay, that was fast enough. Yeah, that chest is still opened. Very good. Very good. Okay. These King's Army men, right? These soldiers from the Imperial King's Army. Now, do they appear to be based off of like a World War II? They're not like Nazis, right? Usually the bad guys is like very easily based off of a Nazi outfit, right? You see that even in Star Wars. These guys kind of have their unique like Toriyama flair.
Definitely.
Like the Red Ribbon Army dudes. which are kind of like the generals of the Red Ribbon Army. Kind of got the slick, like black trench coat kind of look. Maybe they're a little SS inspired. Okay, we're gonna hide back here. Ah! It's giving me a special skill R1. That's just a drink. It's checkpointing me a little closer each time. Or at least from a different area, because like I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Is he gonna turn and see me? Nope. Not even. Is there a guy over here? Is that why it's red? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Shit, it is.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They keep seeing you. Keep bumping into
Let's talk to How's Annie.
Okie dokie.
How's Annie calling into the Discord?
How is Annie?
We're checking the Twitch chat. Kip the Snuggler. Good to see you again. Always a pleasure. How's Annie? Annie, how the hell are you? You know, it's interesting. I was talking about, you know, I finished Attack on Titan. What am I going to watch now? Tokyo Vice, maybe. But the other day, I did tell myself, and I said it out loud, too, because I was like, oh, I want to remember this. It's about time to rewatch all of Twin Peaks again, too.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's time.
It's always a good time.
Because I never rewatched episode, or I should say season 1 and 2, when the Rebirth or whatever came out. I just kind of watched the new stuff. But all at once, like all 3 seasons now. The Return, I should say, not the Rebirth.
Yeah, I mean, it's always worth a return. It's
no pun intended.
The whole thing together. I mean, you could probably push through some of season 2.
I used to.
Wanted to.
I think I'll do the Northwest Passage cut, which I was a big fan of downloading.
Yeah.
That takes all of the good stuff.
That's the right call.
Yeah.
The Return is just like that's the best American cinema we've gotten since its debut. I think that shit was just so fucking incredible on so many levels.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
besides this most recent sketch by you guys.
It's crazy that's on ABC. Oh, did you like the video?
Oh my god, I was gonna make all sorts of jokes, but then you guys kind of blew through like your discussion of it.
Well,
don't let me hold my tongue. But fuck that dog from that Palme d'Or winner, whatever the fuck movie that was, the one with the guy falls out the window. I don't even remember what it's called.
What?
The dog was clapping at the Oscars or some shit.
I don't think Brian and I have a
this new
clue
dog.
what you're referencing. I don't know.
Fuck.
What? Does it have to do with the video?
No.
Oh. I scared him.
Anatomy of a Fall. There's the movie Anatomy of a Fall from last year had this dog in it that like the Hollywood was like, oh, look how cool this dog is. But no, that dog in that video was incredible. Like, obviously the editing was on point, but
really, I mean, quite a very camera ready actor. Little Campion. I was so proud of him. I hope his auntie Alicia was proud of him as well. I showed Trish the video this morning, and she had some good laughs. I did not tell Trish what the video was about. I was just like, hey,
check this video.
Here, remember when I had to take the dog to work on like last couple weeks ago? Like, here's why. Do you want to see the video? She got a kick out of it. It was good. But yeah, he's very photogenic. This dog.
Just those like you cut to him and he's got this like smarmy looking face on. This like
yeah,
it's just like he's in on the joke look to him. It's
the guys found the edits and the takes that were so perfect where it looks like Campion's looking at Derek like, hey dude, don't fucking ruin a good thing that I got going here, buddy. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, watch your mouth. Like, he's giving him these looks that are like, hey dude, shut up. I think that was just like Campion had spent all day with me. I took him on a long walk that morning, and he was pretty like falling asleep in my arms when I'm holding him because we did about 4 or 5 takes by the coffee machine. But it was perfect because he just looked so dopey and like.
It's great.
Yeah, he's right about 2 years old now. Gave him a good teeth brushing last night. He actually let me, which is surprising because he always fought me before when I tried to brush his teeth. That's like the hardest thing is trying to brush your dog's teeth. Ugh, what a pain in the ass.
You're gonna give him the bull spot treatment soon. He deserves it.
Yeah, I want to do. I see that fucking videos on like Instagram. They're like reposts of TikToks where they just luxuriate this little like Pomeranian and like warm water bath, massage, essential oils, and then they do the fucking hair dryer, blow dry them off. Then they do the conditioner, and then they do the fucking nail file, and the dog just sits there and takes it. It's like, is he on fucking Xanax? Like, how do you get your dog? How do you get him to sit there for all of that? But for a good 5 minutes, Camp was like letting me brush his teeth, which I was surprising. It was like, oh, he turned it into like a little game. Like he wasn't running away from me, but he's not like exactly like keeping his head still. Oh, fucking Spotlight. Oh, it really is like VR missions. Spotlight hits me.
That's all it takes.
This stealth mission is like straight out of like 2002 PS2. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Brian's absolutely right.
Crazy it
Feels like a PS3 game.
Yeah, you guys nailed it. It is just like Tenchu or something.
It's like they're only enemies when you need to avoid them.
Ooh, another chest.
Funny.
Your performance was sick too. I'm glad you told us that Derek was the director. I was wondering because like, there's like this one shot of you like when you're showing him the video initially and he's looking at the list of recommended videos.
Yeah.
There's like lighting on your face. You're getting beamed with this lighting that's hitting those rimmed glasses that just gives you this like sinister, like, devilish look to you. That's just perfect. I was
the
like,
duo.
I was tearing up.
That's Johnny and Derek together, man, where they both get behind the camera and behind the lighting and they set up the most beautiful shots. Like that was all them. Perfect easy execution too. Like we banged that out fast. I'm excited for more like that because I think we got such a good response on this that it's like, hell yeah, let's throw out some more fun ideas like this.
Good.
At least what I'm hoping.
Magic, man. We're stoked. We're stoked to see more.
This is like Camp Omega, dude. I'm sneaking in to rescue Paz. Chico. Man, you know what I was thinking about? How's Annie? Today I was talking to Trish. I was like, you know, Metal Gear Summer is coming up fast. And then right on the heels of that, every Halloween we play another Resident Evil game. But I was thinking, like, what's the next Metal Gear? And it's Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Hell yeah, it is.
And I'm so fucking happy because, like, I haven't played that game a second playthrough since it came out.
So what?
It's fucking fantastic. And I'm really excited to start that this summer. Is like, as a one playthrough, that'll be pretty quick too.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Not that long of a game. I think, in my opinion, maybe Platinum's best fucking game ever.
Might be.
Just might be. Do I jump that?
I agree 100%.
But oh fuck, I'm getting scared. Holy shit. I don't know.
That should not have worked.
I don't know how that did work.
It's probably where you got to go next now.
I feel like, I don't know if you guys played that Nier Automata game that's like,
I started.
We all know 2B now. But
yeah.
I think, Revengeance is like the king, and then you got Automata as
and then
like
you got
the queen.
Automata's up there.
Those two are like,
That was
Right.
Platinum?
I believe
I think
so.
Platinum did like the gameplay.
Oh,
like
but
they
Square
made
published
the actual game. Yeah, and Square was like the publisher, and it was all Square's
Oh.
team for like the music and the direction and shit. I don't fucking know that. I'm not
That was another one.
expert.
Like, I think I started that game like twice, and then I like
Yep.
I can't get past the tutorial. I've never gotten past the fucking tutorial in that game. Bill's a oh fuck.
It's one of those games where I felt like normal mode was like, or like easy, like there was like a big gap between two of the difficulties where it's like it was either too easy or it was like you're instantly dying. I'm playing it, like,
I hate that. I hate that.
so
I'd rather there be like 5 difficulty settings and like scale it bigger, make a more broad spectrum than like here's 3 and easy's like too easy, but medium or normal is like too fucking hard. Oh, do I have to
give
go?
us like 12 like Kojima used to give us, and then give us a European version of the hardest.
Yeah,
version,
yeah,
so even
yeah.
Harder. That's what I want.
That, like, let me download the extra hard missions. Like, I don't need those or that mode. Let me unlock that if I beat it on normal first. Because I know I'll never do that. I can't get back up without being spotted. Oh, wait, here. I think it's here. Oh, I can double jump, but I can't quite make it. It must be this way. This way. Well, thanks for calling in, House Annie. Anything else? Fucking time flying by. We're already at 2 hours and 20 minutes. Brian,
shit,
how does that happen?
We get to talking.
God, I get to playing. We get to talking. Coffee gets to being
I'm
drank.
just glad to tune in. I haven't really been able to tune in for a while. You guys are killing it.
Well, hell yeah, man.
Hey, man, we're trying.
Always here.
And we're always archiving everything over at Mega 64 Archives on YouTube.com. You can find the episodes that go up every noon Pacific on Friday. And like I said, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance coming up here for Metal Gear Summer. Look forward to that. We sure do love you. We'll talk to you again soon. How's Annie?
Peace out.
Oh,
Peace.
yeah, you guys have a good night.
Take care.
What the fuck?
Take care. Take care. Brush your hair.
Great
Okay,
call.
I think I have to just get spotted to get back to where I need to go, which is on the top of that window. Because otherwise, I can't get back up there. Let's see. No. Start me from a good spot again. Hey, there we go. Hey, how should I know, Connie? Nope. Fuck. Am I jumping too early? Do I have to
Way too early.
Do I have to jump later? Wow, he didn't see me? Okay. Or is there a tightrope to walk across? Let's see. And
Either that or you go higher.
Any
but-
good stuff down here? See one chest with one guard. Let me just go get it. Let me go get the chest. What's the worst that could happen? Aww. Thought I was gonna have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They saw me. Gotta be more careful.
It's about speed. Okay, and I gotta take him out so he doesn't see me over there. Oh, and this guy's walking across. Oh.
Here we go.
Nope. There we go. There we go. Please don't go there.
Come on, Timmy Turner.
Timmy Turner. And I'm messing with a burner. Oh, fuck, dude. I was gonna scare his pants off.
Damn. His pants are still on.
That Timmy Turner, there's like 50 fucking remixes of that song. Why is that song so popular?
Oh, I don't know.
You ever heard that song?
Nope.
What were you referencing Timmy Turner for?
From Fairly Odd Parents.
Is that a
That's
thing?
The voice actor of
Oh,
Bub, or it sounds like it at least.
Oh, shit.
Let's see if I'm right.
There's a song. There's a song called Timmy Turner, but there's like 8 remixes of it, all put out. That's funny. Sandland. You think it is the same voice artist? Voice actor? I need to get back in. I need to get a voice acting agent. That's what I wrote down as a goal a couple years ago.
Ooh.
It's like, dude, Ruby kind of done, right? That's what I'm hearing.
Pervert.
I don't know if it's done.
Pervert.
Well, the fucking Rooster Teeth is done.
Yes, but I don't know if the.
Who
I don't
is
know if the series-
Warner Brother? But Warner Brothers ain't gonna fucking call me or bring Adam back, dude. That's, you know. I need my boys on the inside. You know, I need Kerry Shawcross. I need my inside line. You know, I don't know anyone over at fucking WB.
Here we go.
I need team Ruby. You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with her? That little Hellcat really late.
Guess she's dead set on staying quiet. Come on, let's get you to the med.
But I could easily roll a Soldier 1. Guess she's dead. See, watch this, Brian. I'm gonna do a little audition right here. A little backbeat on it.
Backbeat, you can groove it.
Little suspense, little beat here. Guess she's dead set on staying. Oh, fuck. The line fucking... God damn it.
Pervert.
I fucked it up. All right, well, just imagine that I said the line and it was like all the line there, right? It was good. Just imagine that. No, because like I would not want to go into like commercial agent for that kind of an acting gig. I don't want to go to auditions. I don't want, like, I would love to send auditions for my home studio and then see if I could get some roles through an agency that would actually like put me in front of projects.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a goal to fulfill in the next few years. If I want to get back to voice acting. I mean, there's so many of my hobbies that I just have to like actively keep pursuing if I want to keep doing them. Like, man, I haven't had a DJ set in a year since AX last year. Yeah. I need to pursue that if I want to keep doing it. But man, I'm so fucking interested in wrestling right now. It's like all my attention's going into that. I got training. I got shit to review, shit to think about. I sent Eric some stuff that I've been working on. I got some good notes from him the other day.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It was good.
What the fuck?
It was good to hear from my homeboy. He had a lot of great advice. Looks like our objective.
Yay!
This is Huey's lab. He's working on a new type of
finally made it into the Metal Slug.
A bipedal Metal Gear. Yeah, it does look like Metal Slug. You're right.
So this is a tank.
So Huey, tell us about this
How do you drive it?
walker gear. Is he gonna get in? He doesn't know how to drive.
Sorry for the wait.
Oh shit! We were just waiting for the general. He knows how to drive, all right.
So,
yeah, he does.
He fought in the Great War.
Anti-grav stone, but it's mid-repair. Won't run like this.
They have a cool like world building thing with these vehicles where they have anti-gravity stones. You can see there's like 4 of them. They look like big canteens on the side of the vehicle.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they'll use that at certain points to like turn up or turn down the gravity and get the tank to fight in like really unique ways, like shoot directly up and stuff like that in the show.
That sounds cool as hell.
I don't remember that from the manga, but it's like, oh, what a funny
We
thing.
appreciate the offer, but who exactly are you?
Who exactly are you?
Those grunts will be back.
You can see like that Toriyama aesthetic too in like her costumes and some of the Resistance member costumes. It's that like Arabian Nights style that he loves to fucking do in his artwork.
Let's help her out.
Okay.
So what?
So what? Grandpa wearing the fucking sweater vest with the fucking holster around it. It's like such a fucking vibe. Oh, but the mysterious girl. Sorry, I gave it away earlier. She's a princess.
Hey man, and it's your lucky day.
Huh? Wait a second. Oh, that girl, those royals were chasing
The royals are always chasing the princess when she's running away from the castle. It's the classic Cinderella story. Isn't that what happened in Cinderella?
They don't have a new one, no.
No, she was...
Gonna have
Did
to
she run
trade
away?
in some
Can't
old
remember.
ones together.
She had a mirror. No, that was the queen had the mirror on the wall. Fuck, dang, god dang it. Dadgummit.
What do you need? I'll help out.
She's quite the grease
Thanks,
monkey,
but
isn't she?
This is nothing. Won't take long.
Just like in Chrono Trigger, you got the female mechanic who comes to save the day.
Hey. Yeah.
With a unique hairstyle. Luca's was purple, right?
Purple.
I'm Rao. This here's
Comb
Beelzebub
over.
and Thief. This demon's name is just Thief. He fucking steals stuff.
That's what he do.
As he's a demon, man.
Normally, I wouldn't be caught.
Demons are stronger and can live quite longer than humans. It's so far that's much of the lore other than that is not important.
Okay, old man. Maybe we can fix the tank. But how are we supposed to get out of the base with...
She's gonna fucking blast our way
We're
out.
already on alert for hostiles after that diversion. We'll fake a deployment order. Prince, Thief, you two hide in the tank.
This guy's making quick friends with the demons. You know what I mean? He's very trusting.
Nice job. Your ability speaks for itself.
So, do I hide in the tank?
Yeah, all of us. Get in the fucking tank.
Ugh, you're not gonna just leave me here, are you?
Never.
I might.
No, but...
Get in the tank with us.
The soldiers are coming. We've gotta go.
Come on, Rao. Think about it, General.
No choice. Climb in.
Yeah, 4 fucking way.
What the fuck? Your mustache is crooked.
We're having kinky demon and human princess sex in this tank.
No.
Sure beats dog fucking, bro.
I hope everyone's enjoying the live broadcast.
Sorry, my mind went, you know.
Is that a necklace?
I don't know. I think it's like the royal
Okay, it is.
something.
They're
What the
wearing it.
fuck?
Why'd you
Why?
spear me?
Why did you fucking fall on the royal highness? Oh, she tripped because she got shot. No, I don't know.
Shooting back.
I like their helmets are like perforated like a wiffle ball.
It looks like a microphone.
It does. Hey, Clumsy.
Why'd you shield me?
Are you okay?
A bullet wouldn't have even scratched me.
No choice now. We'll have to break
Oh,
through.
she took a bullet for me? Oh, what a babe.
Wow.
It's like
What
the...
an idiot.
Dude, no way. She's cool.
All right, good work.
See, hell yeah. We're shooting our way out. Look, there's Revolver Ocelot. He's got the beret on.
Stay sharp, kid.
Clearly the commander.
All right. Head
This
back.
is fucking the leaving OKB-0. This is like when you get Huey and you have to like escape on the walker gear, or Sahelanthropus comes after you. It's exactly that mission.
It really, yeah.
Oh shit!
It
And
really
here,
reminds me of that.
here comes the enemy mechs.
On this day.
Roger. The bridge it is.
Standing on the edge of the crater where the prophets once said. Do a little midge-er. Pop ya right in the fucking caboose. Heyo. What else you got? What else? You come to Sandland with this weak ass shit?
Get out of
bitch.
here.
You come to Sandland where I got the Switch on blast? Who else wants some? That's all you got? Fuck your searchlight. Oh, that was a little low. Sorry, gotta reload. Reloading with armor-piercing AP rounds. Ho! That's a direct hit.
Nice. Landed that.
That light ain't seeing shit. I know, pretty good on my second try.
Yeah.
Right?
You gotta get a frame of reference.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
To the right.
Just
Right
ignore
between them.
them. Turn
Ooh.
left. Stay on your guard.
Take 2 out with 1 shot. Not quite. Hey, buddies. You're done. Is there machine gun fire?
Oh, yeah.
How do I do that?
There you go.
Oh. Yeah, dog.
There you go.
Get
Works
some.
way better.
Get some.
It knocks him out? What the fuck?
Woo! Yeah, dude, this is PG, dude. It's like Pokemon. They get knocked out. They don't die. He's firing his... It's just like Metal Gear. When they're downed, they'll
Yeah.
still fire their sidearm at you. I'm gonna stop saying every fucking game is like Metal Gear soon. But, you know. That's all I know, guys.
I mean, you are into Metal Gear.
I am into Metal Gear. Next week, I got a tattoo appointment. The last tattoo I got was Metal Gear related. Next week, it's not Metal Gear related. Sad day.
Oh.
I know. I did talk about getting some Toriyama work eventually too, but it's not that yet. That's still coming. Still got those plans.
All right.
But I'm just getting some wind bars. I'm gonna add to some stuff I already have on my shoulders. I just wanted a little bigger.
All right.
So I'm gonna add some wind bars, which will bring the like, you know, the cap on my shoulders. I got those 2 fetuses, these like Nirvana-inspired tattoos.
Yeah.
The one, you know, this whole Ava sleeve runs right into it, but on the other one, I want it to have like the Japanese style wind bars going all the way around.
Okay.
And then that'll bring it like about 3 inches bigger in circumference, right? Because it's about 1.5 inches all the way around. up
Okay.
closer. It might peek out of my shirt on my neck a little bit. I'm kind of unsure about that.
Okay.
But it might. It might, but it's definitely going to come down my sleeve a little further. And excited about that. Really easy, though. Like, I don't even have to have her draw up art. It's just like, she's going to draw it on me in place.
Oh, that'd be cool. Easy enough.
I think so. Yeah, it shouldn't be late or anything, but I'll have to maybe bail on Trish. She's got another appointment because, dude, she's just giving so much work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. She's been working all this overtime to earn some extra cash because she's seriously been going in every 2 weeks for another piece
Jesus.
Of art to just keep the sleeve now that she's building from the back of her hand all the way up.
Nice, nice, nice.
I'd be bored
So she's going to go in with me on Wednesday, and then I might bail early, come do the PPS, get my Sanoderm on. Although I don't think I might need the Sanoderm on this one. That was half the fun of getting this thigh piece, was getting that second skin they put on now.
Oh,
Because
I
I'd never
know.
had that.
What's that?
Before this thigh, a couple months ago, I hadn't gotten tattooed in like 10 years. And shit had changed just from the fucking...
Yeah, second skin's really good for tattoo healing.
The technology they got on the guns, and yeah, the Sanoderm, the way they heal it now is like so fucking different. Oh, we got a tank upgrade.
Looks like a main cannon. If we install it in the tank, it'll make it way
Yeah, let's install it on the tank.
You mean it? What are we waiting for then?
I ain't waiting for shit.
If I remember right, the old road ahead leads to a campsite. We can install there.
We can only install from campsites. Okay. What? Oh, just hit the cutscene. I'm like, oh, it's not letting me go. Here's our first campsite. This is a great place to stop for tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Good ending point here for the banger of a fucking episode.
We should be safe.
We'll learn on how to upgrade the tank, how to save our progress, because that's the other thing. I don't think we've actually like manually saved the game yet. Boom. SL Army tank. We've got standard fenders. We've got chip slots. Oh, those are locked. Boom. We're going to upgrade from the 75mm gun to the 75mm gun plus that does an additional... Let me do the math on that. Carry the 3. Ooh. 8 damage. An additional 8 damage. And look, for easy reference, the old one turns red with a down arrow. You know that you didn't want to equip it, Brian. I need that shit. I need red and green markers. I need
it
like
makes it so much
key
easier.
indicators, like that little quality of life stuff.
Yes.
I really learned in Stellar Blade, like, man, there's a lot of stuff in the tutorial that we were taught, but then there was a lot of stuff that they're just not showing you that you kind of got to like figure out. I still haven't gone back in. Still haven't gotten back in last week. Well, I mean, they're showing you so much. It's surprising there. There's so much that they're not showing you. Uh-oh, the transmission. Now we're getting into the fucking real nuts and bolts here.
Yeah.
All right, Rao.
Hold up. You mean our tank's already fallen?
Well, these things are pre-war, Beelzebub. They've been around for 50 years already.
You got...
There is. You got...
It's in the mountains to the
This is how I play Yakuza, and then I go, what happened?
Ha.
Where am I at? What are we supposed to do? The way Like a Dragon is turned into a Dragon Quest-style turn-based RPG.
It's great.
Now that I play Final Fantasy, I'm like realizing this is like Final Fantasy Remake has turned into what Yakuza is now.
Yeah.
The fucking franchises are like very similar now. Like when I'm playing Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, it is so fucking similar to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Silly, goofy side missions where I'm like talking to a character who's like snoozing and he won't wake up until I bring him 3 of these things he needs.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is fucking Yakuza now in Final Fantasy. Like, how did this happen?
Well, they had a good model for building worlds.
The way there's an active fighting style in the turn-based, you know, combat, it's very similar. I'm really just playing the same type of game in 5 different skins.
Thanks. We'll take you up.
We'll take you up on that. All right. Main quest complete.
Tink you up on that.
You look like a slanger who eats nothing but slagger. That's how the Mad Max movie starts, right? And then he fucking steps on it and eats it. That new Furiosa's about to come out, right?
That's right.
That looks good. That does not look like Chris Hemsworth to me. I see him. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Something different with it. I think he's got fake teeth in, is what it is.
Probably. Looking like shit.
He's got the weird mustache. He's super buff, but I've seen Hemsworth buff before. But he really like has a vibe. Like I think it's like some fake teeth or something that makes him like even talk funny. It's like what do you do? What are you saying? Yeah, very excited to see that. We saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I love that "of the" is in that title twice.
Yeah.
In the tiny little text that they use for those movies, it's like a little bubble in between Kingdom, Planet, Apes. It's like Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Kingdom, Planet, Apes.
That movie, it got too far away from the trilogy that was the last three. And the last three all were Caesar and the story of Caesar. And it ended.
Uh-huh.
And then this one is set like 4 generations in the future. So maybe like, I don't know, 60 years. How long does a fucking chimp live?
I have no idea.
What's 4 60-year generations, right? Like,
yeah.
It's set in the future. It's really disjointed and far more advanced. Like, the apes all speak, and they all speak a little more eloquently.
Right.
And their technology and their way of living is advanced a little more. And it's kind of like, man, they talk about Caesar a lot, and there's all this old stuff from those first 3 movies, but I think it's too far, and the characters are too disjointed, and I didn't really care about them. It was like its own little standalone, hey, here's like a 4th movie. Also, they hide an actor in it, which I shouldn't not spoil as per our conversation with Mason, because it might make you interested. William H. Macy is like a main character who shows up in that movie.
Oh, okay.
They hide it in the trailer. But it's intriguing for that. But I didn't like it like I did that first 3 movies as a trilogy, as like a new Planet of the Apes trilogy, a modern trilogy. I like those 3 movies all in one, and this one just felt like, oh man, this is like, what was that Star Wars story, Rogue Squadron?
Oh,
it's like, this is another film in the franchise, but it doesn't have the kick of, dude, I think the second Planet of the Apes, there was a meme going around called "Put Koba in all movies," and I feel like that was where I think Koba was so good in the second one, or maybe was that the second one was with Woody Harrelson? No, that was the third one. Second one was with Gary Oldman.
Oh, okay.
All these movies have had like a good actor in them. You got, like I said, William H. Macy in this new one, but before that you had Woody Harrelson, and you had Gary Oldman, and then before that you had James Franco, who I just realized, like, after his whole Me Too thing, completely fell off the face of the earth. Like, he hasn't done shit since the Disaster Artist.
Yeah.
That's, like, done. Like, his career is fucking over. What has he done since?
I'm sure they've been producing and doing
I don't even think. I think he got hit hard by his fucking allegations. I mean, he was fucking in the DM of a fucking minor, right? He was trying to hook up with chicks in his acting class, right? I mean, that's both grooming and the fucking underage thing right there. Right there. I mean, hey, no remorse for this fucking guy. I got no love for the Pineapple Express. That's his buddy, right? Seth has completely, like, dropped him. He ain't in any of Seth's shit anymore. Maybe he was a voice in that sausage party, and, like, that's fucking it. That was the last fucking sign of him. Anyway. But, yeah, the new Planet of the Apes, not the best. I'm trying to think of what else is coming out in theaters soon I'm going to go see. You know what I rewatched, too? Why am I playing the game again? We're supposed to get out of here. Sorry. The Beach. Remember the fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, early 2000s I loved it because it had a video game reference. He's like running through the jungle like Donkey Kong at one point.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I remember was some of the women on the island or on the beach make him go get like tampons for them. They needed like him to go get tampons on the mainland to bring back to their little hippie tribe. But I rewatched that again with Trish the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, Tilda Swinton is like so young in this. I mean, Leo DiCaprio's super young. And then I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is fucking Danny Boyle. This is the Trainspotting guy. No wonder I liked this movie back in the day.
I was gonna say, I'm not surprised you like this movie.
And I realized he's using actors from Trainspotting. The guy who plays Francis Begbie is in it as a character who dies off pretty early. And then I remembered like so much watching it again. It was like coming back to me like, oh yeah, they found this pot farm on the island.
Yeah.
That's where like the drug dealers were like chasing them off of their little Shangri-La, you know?
Yeah.
And as I'm listening to it, I'm like, crazy, Danny Boyle made this. Before I even knew of him as a director, I was gravitating toward this movie, and God, the fucking score is amazing. The music of this, it's so Twin Peaksy. I would be so fucking impressed if this was Angelo Badalamenti, but there's no way, like, whatever, right? And I go on IMDb, and I'm looking further and further. Swear to fucking God, I did not know, Brian, but I called this.
Yeah.
It's Angelo Badalamenti did the fucking score for The Beach. It's the two chords that he uses for the Laura Palmer theme. It's da da.
That's funny.
Bum da da da. It's the same thing for the theme of The Beach. It's you got your fucking two notes Jones over here. Angelo just can't fucking do it wrong. Anyway.
It do be happening.
It do be happening. Lots to talk about. Lots to watch. Brian, I sure do thank you for staying with me long. Let's go get a burrito and call it a fucking night.
I'm ready.
We sure do love you. We'll see you next time. Gaboo.
Woo. Hello?
Wolf? Yeah. I was thumbing through the phone book tonight, and I noticed that your last name spells with two F's. Two F's.
Who am I talking to?
Well, now that we've gotten past that, cooperative, you think it's a little selfish taking all those F's? I mean, we get the point with one. Throw it around the... Maybe there's a guy out there, Hank, he wants to change it to Frank, and you're hogging up F's. You willing to give it up? And I'll make you give it up. You slide dog wrestler, pudding pop, pudding thing.
Ed, how long have you been this old?
Oh, well, I've been